Lecter Corp will have some of my schematics. You and I both know that's not good for anyone. So, for your last orders, take my old shotgun, meet with the Black Wolves, and take some revenge. Then find and get the schematics back.
Good day, my name is Tina. A few days ago, what was meant to be a simple eviction turned into a murder scene. Viewers, I will warn you, this is not for the faint of heart. We now bring you a report from a local Elector Corp officer on the scene.
Not much can be confirmed at this time, but the body and site have been identified as James Sanji, a local engineer and inventor. Most of the things inside the house were knocked over and broken. To make things worse, there was blood going from the kitchen into the bedroom where Mr. Sanji was lying in his bed. He's been dead for a very, very long time, and we were only notified once the auto payment stopped. We currently only have one suspect.
Are you able to give us the name of the suspect?
In fact, yes. As we have checked the security cameras around here, we discovered off-world transport logs. The suspect name is Ruki Sanji, Mr. Sanji's robot, engineer, and healthcare assistant. On top of this, Lecter Corps soldiers from both Lev and Ginda 5 have identified this robot is working with the Black Wolves Rebellion. So to the people of Ginda 5, this is a warning. A murderous robot is hiding on your plant, pretending to help you. For your safety, we recommend you hand it over to us, and we'll fix their bad programming.
Thank you for your time.
Hello, Rookie. It's been a year since Lecter Corp finally got tired of hearing no for an answer. They're coming to see me in person. I'm sorry, but I can't have you be around here when they show up. Lecter Corp will have some of my schematics. You and I both know that's not good for anyone. So, for your last orders, take my old shotgun, meet with the Black Wolves, and take some revenge. Then find and get the schematics back.
Good day, my name is Tina. A few days ago, what was meant to be a simple eviction turned into a murder scene. Viewers, I will warn you, this is not for the faint of heart. We now bring you a report from a local Elector Corp officer on the scene.
Not much can be confirmed at this time, but the body and site have been identified as James Sanji, a local engineer and inventor. Most of the things inside the house were knocked over and broken. To make things worse, there was blood going from the kitchen into the bedroom where Mr. Sanji was lying in his bed. He's been dead for a very, very long time, and we were only notified once the auto payment stopped. We currently only have one suspect.
Are you able to give us the name of the suspect?
In fact, yes. As we have checked the security cameras around here, we discovered off-world transport logs. The suspect name is Ruki Sanji, Mr. Sanji's robot, engineer, and healthcare assistant. On top of this, Lecter Corps soldiers from both Lev and Ginda 5 have identified this robot is working with the Black Wolves Rebellion. So to the people of Ginda 5, this is a warning. A murderous robot is hiding on your plant, pretending to help you. For your safety, we recommend you hand it over to us, and we'll fix their bad programming.
Thank you for your time.
Hello, Rookie. It's been a year since Lecter Corp finally got tired of hearing no for an answer. They're coming to see me in person. I'm sorry, but I can't have you be around here when they show up. Lecter Corp will have some of my schematics. You and I both know that's not good for anyone. So, for your last orders, take my old shotgun, meet with the Black Wolves, and take some revenge. Then find and get the schematics back.
Good day, my name is Tina. A few days ago, what was meant to be a simple eviction turned into a murder scene. Viewers, I will warn you, this is not for the faint of heart. We now bring you a report from a local Elector Corp officer on the scene.
Not much can be confirmed at this time, but the body and site have been identified as James Sanji, a local engineer and inventor. Most of the things inside the house were knocked over and broken. To make things worse, there was blood going from the kitchen into the bedroom where Mr. Sanji was lying in his bed. He's been dead for a very, very long time, and we were only notified once the auto payment stopped. We currently only have one suspect.
Are you able to give us the name of the suspect?
In fact, yes. As we have checked the security cameras around here, we discovered off-world transport logs. The suspect name is Ruki Sanji, Mr. Sanji's robot, engineer, and healthcare assistant. On top of this, Lecter Corps soldiers from both Lev and Ginda 5 have identified this robot is working with the Black Wolves Rebellion. So to the people of Ginda 5, this is a warning. A murderous robot is hiding on your plant, pretending to help you. For your safety, we recommend you hand it over to us, and we'll fix their bad programming.
Thank you for your time.
Hello, Ruki. It's been a year since Lecter Corp finally got tired of hearing no for an answer. They're coming to see me in person. I'm sorry, but I can't have you be around here when they show up. Lecter Corp will have some of my schematics. You and I both know that's not good for anyone. So, for your last orders, take my old shotgun, meet with the Black Wolves, and take some revenge. Then find and get the schematics back.
Good day, my name is Tina. A few days ago, what was meant to be a simple eviction turned into a murder scene. Viewers, I will warn you, this is not for the faint of heart. We now bring you a report from a local Lecter Corp officer on the scene.
Not much can be confirmed at this time, but the body and site have been identified as James Sanji, a local engineer and inventor. Most of the things inside the house were knocked over and broken. To make things worse, there was blood going from the kitchen into the bedroom where Mr. Sanji was lying in his bed. He's been dead for a very, very long time, and we were only notified once the auto payment stopped. We currently only have one suspect.
Are you able to give us the name of the suspect?
In fact, yes. As we have checked the security cameras around here, we discovered off-world transport logs. The suspect name is Ruki Sanji, Mr. Sanji's robot, engineer, and healthcare assistant. On top of this, Lecter Corps soldiers from both Lev and Ginda 5 have identified this robot is working with the Black Wolves Rebellion. So to the people of Ginda 5, this is a warning. A murderous robot is hiding on your plant, pretending to help you. For your safety, we recommend you hand it over to us, and we'll fix their bad programming.
Thank you for your time.
Hello, Ruki. It's been a year since Lecter Corp finally got tired of hearing no for an answer. They're coming to see me in person. I'm sorry, but I can't have you be around here when they show up. Lecter Corp will have some of my schematics. You and I both know that's not good for anyone. So, for your last orders, take my old shotgun, meet with the Black Wolves, and take some revenge. Then find and get the schematics back.
Good day, my name is Tina. A few days ago, what was meant to be a simple eviction turned into a murder scene. Viewers, I will warn you, this is not for the faint of heart. We now bring you a report from a local Lecter Corp officer on the scene.
Not much can be confirmed at this time, but the body and site have been identified as James Sanji, a local engineer and inventor. Most of the things inside the house were knocked over and broken. To make things worse, there was blood going from the kitchen into the bedroom where Mr. Sanji was lying in his bed. He's been dead for a very, very long time, and we were only notified once the auto payment stopped. We currently only have one suspect.
Are you able to give us the name of the suspect?
In fact, yes. As we have checked the security cameras around here, we discovered off-world transport logs. The suspect name is Ruki Sanji, Mr. Sanji's robot, engineer, and healthcare assistant. On top of this, Lecter Corps soldiers from both Lev and Ginda 5 have identified this robot is working with the Black Wolves Rebellion. So to the people of Ginda 5, this is a warning. A murderous robot is hiding on your plant, pretending to help you. For your safety, we recommend you hand it over to us, and we'll fix their bad programming.
Thank you for your time.
Hello, Ruki. It's been a year since Lecter Corp finally got tired of hearing no for an answer. They're coming to see me in person. I'm sorry, but I can't have you be around here when they show up. Lecter Corp will have some of my schematics. You and I both know that's not good for anyone. So, for your last orders, take my old shotgun, meet with the Black Wolves, and take some revenge.
Hello.
Hi. Sleeping?
I'm sorry.
Oh, just saying hi.
Understandable. Hello.
Oh, I'm behind you.
Nice helmet.
Thank you.
Stop playing
Hi.
with matches.
Hello.
Looking a little crispy there. You have no idea how many people I've killed the other day.
Can we call you barbecue now?
No.
Is it a contest?
Burnt, burnt bean ends.
Joe, what do you mean you just left?
I don't know. If he wants to keep score body count wise, I think I might put him at least put him to the test. But it is good to see you actually awake and not running around in a different body.
Well, the number you can only hear the number of times people have mentioned the one part. So,
Attention, rebellion members. Well, not rebellion members. Somebody. There's a lot of loot that I have here that I need to unload. So anyone who wants to help with that are welcome to do that. Viper, though, this is from yesterday, and all the bodies were collected. So help me unload here. It's in the hangar with the big ship.
I'll be there shortly.
hanger.
Do not let
two.
Bishop take it all, or he'll just sell it.
We're gonna be doing inventory on this stuff once
good.
once we get it into the storage room of the engine room, where the bar is.
takey to sell.
What?
There's loot. No takey to sell.
Okay, my counter argument. You're not my mother.
No, I'm a gun-toting cat that will shoot you.
And I'm a gun-toting pirate that will shoot back.
If you think
Your
any
point?
of your guns can hit me, you're more than welcome to try. And you're kind of slow.
Oh, please. I'm not the slow one here.
I can't. Okay, no, everybody's coming here.
Looks
So-
like the engine we were.
What?
Hangar 1.
Man?
Scrap metal and different
Oh,
types
it
of
was
guns.
Hangar 1.
I'm talking miniguns, rifles, pistols, shotguns, energy shields.
I'm sure we can use something out of that scrap metal.
But also, hangar does make sense if they're
I mean,
bringing in shit.
Necessary repairs to this
Other
ship.
stuff.
that too.
Melt it
You all
down.
just see a crap ton of crates just lined up, and you see armor that is clearly bloody, scrap metal, guns of all types.
What the hell is this?
Uh, I mean,
I didn't know it was Christmas.
your father, your job to explain it, Viper. Go ahead.
If y'all remember, I'm gonna keep this short and simple. If you remember the Silver Initiative people, yeah, that's all their shit. We've
There's actually some robotic parts
finished
in
that
here
off.
too.
Okay.
So
Why
yeah,
didn't we open up that?
Flame is gone now, and we can finally.
understand
I
a
can
word you
finally
said.
live my life without a bunch of soldiers trying to kill. Well, besides Lefter Court.
So, in short, people trying to kill Viper, this is their junk that they've looted. If you find something useful, use it.
Staff are in
Stole
Basically,
more like
free-for-all
looted,
smorgasbord,
more like
just-
looted because Silver Initiative.
Looted,
Permanently
stole it.
We killed
it's just-
enemies, and now their loot
Technically
is
the same
ours.
thing.
Don't even know the specifics.
Yeah.
It is,
It's
but
all the
they're
same thing.
strategically taken to another location.
It's just a
Borrowed.
bunch of silver business.
Borrowed with no
borrowed.
intention of
Oh, I-
returning.
That's all I fucking
Silver-
wanna know.
It's not like anyone
Definitely.
of the Silver Initiative is gonna need it anyway. They're all probably
That and the leader kind of off
Probably a
themselves,
more
so you know.
polite way of
to
saying
be fair, they
stealing.
kind of had to.
Yeah, but they don't need to know the context.
Dive in. Just don't think it's liquid and go in face first.
Yeah, just
in mind,
take
there are
whatever you
sharp-
can find. There are
sharp
blades in
bits.
there, so don't just shove your entire hand in there. But yeah, no.
Could just, sneak some
Anything
shit
you want in
in,
there,
but
feel free to take it.
That'd be kind of weird.
anything needs cleaning?
Well, I'm seeing a lot of blood.
Cleaning?
That's quite a
scrap in the
obvious
robot?
question.
Some of it is
The armor
the
with-
armor, though. Armor crate specifically, which is over there.
I just wonder if they-
Which one is it?
There
Which one's the armor crate?
Thank you. And the robot.
Which one's the armor crate?
I've got robot and scrap.
Over here.
There you go. You see them just, their hand glows a bit, and all the blood on the armor flows off it into an orb in their hand. And before they pull out, well,
It seems like I don't need to clean it.
and since the medical
It's
crate.
very.
Hooray.
It's called blood magic. It's very there.
couple spell tomes in there if you want to take.
And which one is the medical crate?
I mean,
I
you
killed
offer
so many.
spell tomes to an elf. You're offering spell tomes to an elf. That's like dangling candy in front of a baby. What do you expect?
Fair enough. Yeah. What?
Hello, rookie.
Hello.
I left the robot parts on the table. The scrap I threw in the recycler, so let us hope that something is worth a darn. I'm going to take a quick look and see if anything catches my attention. Part-wise, I will never use something that someone else made. But I'll be
Understandable.
right back. Mm-hmm.
you know what? I based Rom's DNA partially off of mine, so you're the one dating my daughter.
Dismantling guns.
But she's better looking than you.
A bunch of different stuff.
Half of her looks is from me, so
Useful.
Hey,
Junk.
that's
Yeah.
why, like, you,
Did I
He's
what?
not gonna do anything to me.
did you ever
She'll
have any
approve of at
problems with your
So, how do you
facial
feel that they're all rummaging through?
Aren't you gonna get in there?
My current problems?
I mean,
Currently,
I mean,
my major problem is
At
the
least it's-
spirits
at least it's-
or the magical circuits
least
in
it's
my
being
body
useful.
are too small and are slowly growing, which is quite
not sure if
agonizing.
I'll have any use for it,
Secondly, it's much easier for things to annoy me,
but just in
and I
case.
find it's much
Yeah,
more
me and Joe kind of figured that it wasn't really all that
appealing to
helpful
rip
for us to
apart
keep,
people
so
instead of
Joe just shoved it here.
being my usual patient individual.
I'm just letting the people.
Oh, that
But
sounds pretty
yes,
appealing to me anyway.
well, is there something, some way you could help me out?
Decide what is needed and what can be.
I can try.
My shit goes down during
Okay.
combat.
I'll be honest with you, and I don't think the method I'm using is particularly long term. I'm focusing on pure hatred of one individual, and it's keeping my B-side content and happy for the moment.
Speaking of which, though,
Yeah.
If you get, I find giving the ancestral knowledge and instincts a good enemy to focus on tends to keep them pretty content and happy.
That I am in the middle of working on Rom's new
I tried that.
chassis, so...
It didn't
And
work.
also trying to figure out what the fuck to do with the old chassis. I'll
Then
probably
my
give it
best
to one of the, I'll
thing
probably
I
give
can
it to,
suggest
the Nathan's version of Rom.
is accept them and stop fighting them. You have to make the step that it is part of you.
Yes. No, that's Conrad.
Yeah.
My best thing I could suggest is, well, which would have been much easier if we were back on Genda 5, take a walk.
Bless you.
I am worried about.
Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let yourself be free for a little while.
I mean, unless you consider
If you keep it, if you keep it caged up, it's going to keep rebelling. Let it out. Let it hunt. Let it run. Let it do what it wants for a little while.
She's right, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it in here. No.
You
I
can,
know that. I know that.
we have ways to get you to a planet where you can run.
With all due respect, I don't think after 20 years.
Also, my recommendation,
I doubt.
at least 2 syringes of morphine. Because if your body shifts as much as mine did, it is hell beyond which I don't have words for. And that's saying something.
By the way, Aki, as you're looking at some of the tomes, by the way, you notice that a couple... oh, you're not looking at them anymore?
You
Or
found
just
anything?
looking around in general?
Oh no, I have.
A few parts that might be useful for something I have in mind,
Well,
but
one of them has your
I
family
need to
crest
work on it. How about you? Find anything?
Beneath all like the blood.
I am currently just waiting for other people to go through stuff.
The sooner the better.
Knock yourself out.
Right,
I'm partially
Anyone has any
dismantling.
questions about where I got it from? Feel free to contact me, and I'll give you an honest answer. Obviously.
Where'd you get it from?
After all, what I get. Well, it depends on which one you're asking. This was an enemy faction that was not of this world, from other worlds, to put it simply.
I don't know about it.
So, if you see something that's familiar, most likely it's from a different world, not our own, to put it simply.
I would more suggest
Another
something I've seen miners use.
another Leslie-like thing.
Little drone.
Almost.
I don't
Yes.
question it anymore. I just go with it.
Long
It's
story
too
short,
complicated.
Yeah,
Hello.
kind of like
I'm going
the
to
spell
assume that
tomes.
means another planet.
Easiest way to think about it. I could use that.
Those Silver Initiative mages were something fierce. Took me a while to kill them all. Mainly because
You wish
I
to
don't
go
know
look for
magic, so when they were throwing magic blasts at me, I couldn't really
I don't think I need
counter
anything at
with
the moment.
much because I didn't know how.
I'm
I
saving
don't know
my
how
cleaning
to
supply,
fight back
but-
against magic stuff. I mostly
There
tanked
should
the damage,
be plenty of it in the storage area. It's one of the few things we're not running short on.
Correct.
If I could
Yeah,
combine all these armors
turns out
just to make a really
water
better
magic
armor.
hurts. Turns out.
Duh.
No shit.
That is a
Yeah.
given.
Auxiliary, maybe?
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
Honestly,
But
none of
anyways.
this interests me.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's honestly an opportunity of, if you want to.
I mean, unless there's like a fucking spell tome that has light crap in it. I don't know.
I mean, I did find a couple of those. It's in that one.
I would say I'd say dig in, Rookie.
Well,
They're
find it
The magic
Looks
anywhere.
like-
pile is right there.
Where did you get the what?
The
I'm
magic
assuming
tome
once
pile is
everyone
right
has taken
there.
what they need.
Okay, well.
Most of the firearms will be
Well,
salvaged.
the only
It has
And we've
every
already
type
taken
of
all the
magic
robot
except
parts.
Yeah.
the ones that I fought.
True enough.
By the way, you didn't have to deal with
I don't
those.
want another.
Yeah.
So if
Nope,
anything,
there's a good
I
way
will
to
get-
solve.
be able to work on it downstairs.
And I
Fair
happened
enough.
to be down there when the thing
All
exploded.
right. Well, I'm gonna say it like this.
I figured out what happened. I was, when you got transported.
Last call for the gun parts and the other weapons. They're gonna before we haul them down to engineering.
When department.
Last
AB
call.
positive blood on
And then I
this
was
one.
dragged back.
Yeah, I'm aware of. There's a lot of
You
blood.
guys can figure that out.
I saw
That's
things that I perhaps
And you are
Lovely.
able to clean it.
All right, taking the
I
boxes.
can do it.
in technicality. I'm gonna go out and just say that I grabbed a weapon.
Turkey.
But,
They'll
Hello.
be in the engineering bay.
I
You
mean,
want to
uh,
grab a
Because,
couple
you know,
boxes, Rookie,
not
and help me?
Gotten blood on them because some of the pages actually stick together. Oh, that's not.
Into the moon of Ginda 5 rather than let us come here to Lev. Hello,
Hi,
Twilight.
I'm taking the rest of the weapons down to the engineering and locking them in a cabinet that Bishop doesn't have access to.
Fuck you.
It's completely justified.
I'm not that untrustworthy.
I didn't say you were untrustworthy.
You understand some of my
I
Shoot you.
assume it didn't have to be said.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if any of those spell tomes I can use. Doubtful, but we'll see. My magic is very limited. Alright.
And this tome can help with that.
Possibly. Don't have a whole lot of magical affinity, so it would have to be a pretty particularly rare one.
Understandable.
There we go. Alright, and these go into... Let's put this one. That's a side project. Oh. Alright, well... I don't feel like categorizing all that at the moment, so let's go back and see what everyone else is up to.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
It's not pretty, but it is locked up.
So yeah.
Playing with a new toy?
Like I said,
Don't think I'm gonna keep it.
alternate universes are complicated.
Oh,
That is understandable.
funny little thing.
And there's another one where you and Gail.
Though it could
What
be a
the
good
hell,
tool
I'll
for
take a look.
intimidation.
Well, then, if everyone's done taking a look.
I think they are.
It's best to
Which business?
I've already gotten used to it.
By the way, later I will be talking about Exolia. Not now.
God, I wish I could rip your face off.
I mean, it doesn't change anything. It's not mine.
God, I wish I can skin you and sell your
No, I know that.
pelt.
I'm more talking.
Feelings mutual, pal.
I'm more talking about finding Exolia thing.
Ignore him,
He started
Bishop.
it.
He's,
Some
go-
niggas
he's
say
going through
he
the
needs to speak to
equivalent
you
of
about it
beast
some
skin
point.
puberty.
These things reach adulthood.
It's not funny until I throw you across the room, honestly.
Thought you were, the thing
Anyways,
is, I already thought you
what
were
do you
reached
think we should do
adulthood.
with the armor?
Loki.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
armor-
The beginning, you
Maybe
you
use
thought
it
that I
to
didn't.
Augment
Never said that.
our people, if not
Well, you thought it. I
repair.
could tell.
The armor is the same
Well,
design as the
repair,
Lunar Raiders too.
repaint. Lunar Raiders base their armor off of Arcanite stuff.
I don't want to know.
All their equipment off of
I mean,
Arcanite.
You don't want to know.
To be fair,
Doesn't
if
matter
that
to me,
faction
honestly.
was all different universes. Some of them.
That's
were
prime
for
example
the
that
Raiders
you're
were,
getting too used to us
There-
if you're letting
I'll
Loki
have,
sniffing
to, I'll have to
people.
bring it from my area, but they had
It's
a lot of
fine.
ammunition that was dragon
Fair.
slaying
It's
rounds.
also
Rounds
very
specifically
rude.
to kill dragons. I don't know if that ammo will ever be helpful, but I have a
Oh,
lot
well.
of dragon slaying ammo that they had on hand.
Give
Well,
me
if we ever run into that dragon thing that was on that desert again, they'll be useful. Otherwise, what
I
the
can
fuck
make
would we
use
ever
of
need it
that.
for?
Yeah, I already
Hunting.
put that in
The
my
armor
personal
goes-
storage.
He's getting ready to go on a vacation.
And
Like
getting
Topenia?
armor.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
probably
We have a
ton of
quite a bit
dragons.
of a
There's some. There are some.
That's why I
there's
want
some
it.
energy shields too. Energy shields
Whatever
in there
happened to
too.
ours?
Maybe we could
Again-
use them to make some kind of one in case we
Mhm.
need to, in case we
Okay.
need
No.
to set up some kind of temporary
Big,
base somewhere. We
scary
can set
dragon
up
woman.
that energy shield to cover a large area.
Oh,
Possibly, but
I
then
think they went
comes
back
the
to the
issue
Starfall. I
of
think.
Power storage /
Starfall?
production.
Shame.
Yeah.
Who
And
left?
And
again,
have some kind of power sources.
along with
No
EMP
other beast
shielding.
skin. I
Right.
forget their name.
that an EMP is
Oh,
a
you need
unique power
to, because
No, no,
no,
no.
Right.
no,
Big
no,
dragon.
no, not him.
Oh,
Big
I'll
dragon
leave,
woman.
I'll leave all
Oh,
this to your discretion.
Big dragon mommy
Do whatever you
woman.
want with it. Obviously, I have no use for
Eh,
these items.
you're right.
Don't
She,
say like
she probably
that.
just not a weight.
Well, we'll get
Probably not a
understanding
weight.
Your
Your
description is a
to,
concern.
You're welcome.
to our systems.
Yeah, I agree.
So reverse engineering what we don't know, and if it's useful, compile a
Well,
list. Again,
Loki,
the armor benefits
I know.
the
I know
base
you and
is
Leslie do some weird
the
shit.
same
Keep
as
it
the
to
Lunar Raiders
yourself,
equipment.
man.
It'll
Keep it
be
to yourself.
balance better than what our guards currently have.
Yeah, sure.
We could upgrade our guard's armor with these too.
That would be a
This is
good.
the
That would be a big
weirdest play-
recommendation. I speak on behalf of Commander Adram, Captain Adram, on that as well.
Well, good on Ivory for cleaning.
You don't
Still
pay
not
her
fond
enough.
of Captain Adram of
Oh,
Twilight?
I already gave her a raise.
It's still not enough.
He's a
Yeah.
guard.
He's the new head of security.
Anyways, anyway, anything
guard.
any of you have taken, please make sure to tell Connor so he can put it in the system, and also make sure that everything's all good to go, and we know what the heck is in here and what you took and all that good stuff. Any stuff that
Light
you
magic
didn't
tome.
take, engineers, make sure to log it. A lot of this is mostly different forms of basic weaponry, like basic energy rifles, pistols,
Yeah, like
submachine
ray
guns, shotguns.
And
Oh.
sword.
Commander, I did
Armor,
notice something
all those.
interesting.
What?
I
So-
can't complain considering that I have every single thing that could help me.
Think for a moment. How many times have we ever had to infiltrate Lectocorp controlled
I'm
areas?
mostly curious about this darkness.
Well,
So now we try to do
I
it
suppose.
covertly
I'm still
or
Avion.
covertly, then it turns into overt.
That is your familiar, ain't it?
Yeah, but
This.
familiar doesn't like make me just
That
immediately
is pretty
murder,
helpful.
So it's the same with
That
you.
makes me want to shoot you.
Yeah.
It's
Why do you
working.
think you
Yes.
have
All
the
you
light
technically
when
you
need is a
know.
logo.
I know. Still makes me want to shoot
On me,
you.
I don't have it in my hand.
Well, you had in your hand, and you sniffed it.
Anyway, I just put
Yeah.
like markers on the ones.
Thank you
I'll
for the
take
diligent
to
work,
the-
Ivory.
If no one minds, I'll take the last of the books to
Just makes it
Sentry's
telephonic what you took.
office for the time being and see if any of them I can use. It's unlikely,
You'll
but
be able
who
to tell. It's
knows?
just all. It's the crates
There's
that
still
have
plenty
the
there, so.
trackers on them.
I just noticed something funny
Yeah,
that I could
well,
probably do,
I don't have much affinity.
Which is.
which kind of makes sense. It's funny that I could do. Hey, Bishop,
Yeah.
don't shoot. I'm not black.
I don't understand. Is they trying to make a joke or something? I don't understand.
Leslie told me that joke, and I hate you.
I don't understand the joke.
No.
I don't get it.
Bad Conrad.
I don't. You know what? I don't want to know.
He looks like a Electrocorp officer.
Yeah, why do
Okay.
you have that? Why do you have that?
And you have
in
a
that
problem
So
shooting
don't
friends.
shoot him.
I don't have that big of a problem.
Okay, good.
The
I
several
was about to
stun
say.
rounds beg to differ.
I can't say
Mhm.
that.
And how many incidences have I had since Rom took those from me?
It's like one of each.
None.
Crate, so a little bit of
My
a-
point
But then
my
again-
point stands.
all that.
Okay.
But Rom has been under repair for the while, so
Magic
old
has
habits
to get the
sometimes.
unit.
Twilight,
That does not show
I
improvement
invite
if
you
the
to this.
problem is
I
ruins.
invite you to check my pistols and see my guns and see if any of them
I'm
have
sitting here
stun rounds in
changing
them
it
right
from
now.
one to the next because I keep
That
pulling
you
it
won't
out.
find any.
That still does not show improvement if
It's
the
not
one
my
source
job to
is
strip
removed.
search you.
Way too
I'm not
much
asking you to
That's
strip
Rom's.
search me.
That's Rom's job.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of that. Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Nothing too impressive in the stockpile. Honestly, I was hoping to get a new sword out of this. One I've been using is a bit too clunky big and clunky for my preference.
You know, Bishop, you're standing in a room with 3 engineers, 1 a weapons designer. What you need?
Something simple. Short and simple.
Simple?
That's it.
Short and simple.
Short and simple. Do you want a fucking shield breaker? Do you want a parrying
Your John
dagger? Do you want a
Arcana.
dagger?
What
Do you
does he
want a
look
fucking
like?
Short
Knife?
sword, standard.
Something like this, or
You want a
do you want
hand-to-hand
one-sided?
sword? Do you want a sly-hander? Do you want a bastard
Oh,
sword? Do you want a
okay.
fucking Scottish
Curved.
Scottish
Okay,
hilt
that's
sword?
Jace's kid. That's
Do you want an
Jace.
arming sword?
I'm not an engineer,
What-
but I have a sword, so
Energy
I wanna be
blade.
part of
Don't
this
worry, it
conversation.
seems Viper has that handled.
and I picked
Standard
up one, but
steel.
Don't
it's
let him
fine.
in
You
the
can't have it.
armory. It should be fine.
Simple saver, maybe cutlass, maybe something like. You know what? Saber.
All right, so
definitely
we'll get
something,
you
something like a
basket
saber.
hilt saber.
I don't know. Basket Hill might be a bit too flashy.
Well, here, okay. Now with the saber part, do you want it sharp? Do you want it a dull saber or a sharp saber? Okay, sharp saber.
What kind of
material?
question is that? Why would I want it? Why would I go into battle with a dull blade? Answer me
Because
that.
officers
Imagine.
some-
No. Listen. No, wait. Listen. Imagine yourself on either a animal or vehicle going at a high rate of speed. Hold out a dull blade off to your side. You're going
How?
fast already.
I still
Hence-
prefer sharp.
Cavalry. Okay.
Fair.
You can have it sharp. Second,
Yeah.
material. Do you want it to be metal? Do you want it to be fucking carbon fiber? Do you want it to be fucking high frequency? Do you want it to be fucking thermal?
You want it to be energy.
And if it's thermal,
I
then
want
the
something-
blade will have to be dull because you're using the
I
thermal
don't-
energy for the cutting.
I don't know about anything fancy like thermal or poly.
Then we'll go
A
with
simple
a
metal-
high carbon steel. Yeah, high carbon spring steel.
Like I said, like
I
I
just
said,
want
I'm
something
not,
that
not
can
one
kill
for
somebody.
not one
That's
for
all I
fancy
want. I don't really
flashy.
care what
I'm
it
not
is.
one for fancy and and fancy. Yeah. Fancy or flashy. I just want something that will get the job done.
Alright, and then you're gonna need to get it enchanted so that it can withstand the bullshit of today's universe.
Yeah.
Clearly, of course. I'll talk to Sentry about that on my own. Unless any of you
If
guys can
you,
do that on your own.
If you ask nicely, I can offer some materials that won't require enchantment to be strong enough, but that will be a little bit time consuming. So I'm kind of running low. Rebuilding my armor is taking
I appreciate
longer
the
than...
offer, but if you're low enough, I'll pass for now. I don't want you to waste any of your good stuff on it.
It's not that big of a deal, but currently rebuilding the armor is taking a lot longer than I thought because I have a lot more body to fit in my armor than before, so being a little bit more tricky.
You know what? If you get any more of that stuff, let me know. I could use a new boot knife.
Where's the medical stuff? There's the sign, whatever.
You realize I'm the
saying
one
that
who
the
makes
medical
it.
supplies are already in the med bay.
It's not a...
Well, I'm letting you know if you get any more of that material you were talking
have
about.
enough. I mean, the stuff that my armor's made out of, I have enough. I could give you enough for a knife.
Yeah, just a
That's
simple
not a-
boot knife would be nice because I need a replacement. It's getting on the.
I will tell
Rusty
you,
side.
Bishop. Whatever you do,
Boot knife. Crazy.
don't.
Crazy.
I see what you mean.
Thanks for that again.
Does that technically count
Although,
as
to
a
be honest,
heal
if
knife?
you were able to get it to go straight down, it might work better for when you do the stop. It'll work for better
yeah.
than
Yeah,
good
I mean,
if
if
you
it-
lift your
I mean,
leg
if
out
you
and
wanna-
bring it back like that. But a straight
Yeah,
down
yeah, that
stomp
would be
where you
considered a
kick
heel
straight
knife.
out.
Yeah, I might need to adjust it. It's a little stiff still.
Yeah, that stopper. Maybe
Need to remove it.
Or at
swing
least
it back over
adjust.
real quick. Maybe an adjustment because there's still room underneath the blade for it to continue moving down.
Yeah. I'll stop by at some point.
Well,
Get fixed.
yeah.
That just means I gotta work on my balance.
Yeah, there is. I tried to keep the weight of that leg similar to the weight of the other leg. However, there will be differences.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
There's
now
only
also
so
if I
much
want
I
to
can
kick
do.
somebody, I
Anyone
have
else
to
notice that
continue to hold my
there's
leg
a
up.
constant light fluctuation? Or is that just
Yes.
Yeah, that's the electricity is just meh.
I'll have to put in a work order for that later.
We already know.
There's a lot of...
I've already yelled at the
There's no need
commander.
to put in for that.
There are a lot of bigger priorities, so a bad light bulb is kind
We
of a
fixed
lower
the ship.
priority.
We did not make the wiring.
Yeah, that apparently that was
And
a
we-
whole
and the
can of
engineering
worms in
team-
itself. The wiring.
The engineering team was not the one. We're not the
At
ones
some point, I would
to get the
love
ship
for
back
Lucia
into
to meet me
readiness.
in my office.
If you ask me, I still want to know how
Lucia,
John
you're
managed to
in
jerry
trouble
rig this
again.
shit.
The principal wants
I'm
to
not
see
in
you.
trouble, I just have to do work.
Yeah, I
Bye
know
bye,
the feeling.
princess.
If John is the
See,
principal,
uh,
does that make us the janitors?
Kinda.
You're not wrong.
No, I think more shop teachers.
Like that benevolent shop teacher that's missing like half a finger, waiting to see which members of the class figure out which machine will most likely kill them first.
Also,
Probably.
Good job, Gareth. It was that one. A+.
also, ironically, since some of my duties have been removed, I'm actually caught up in my paperwork, surprisingly.
Well, good for you. Then.
No, it's not.
Quit adding shit.
Hey, no, that paperwork is paperwork you've decided not to do. which was assigned to you when you were still a member of engineering.
I'm busy.
Mm-hmm.
Doing what?
All right, I'll tell you right. I'll make you a deal. I'll do all of that past due paperwork if you deal with Loki's coming of age ceremonies and his becoming an adult. Make your choice.
I am a hooker.
That's not what he needs. Unless you really want that hooker to die. Honestly, what he needs is something...
Doesn't Leslie already have his hair in braids for her handholds?
Yes, but that's not what he needs. He needs
Wait,
somebody...
there's a ceremony about that?
No, he needs someone to kill. Someone he really hates.
Isn't that his
Care to
sister or
volunteer?
No.
Ah, pity. Flicks your hat over your eyes. Basically, what it is basically two parts of Loki are fighting right now. The logical, reasoning Beastkin side and the Beast side. They're not seeing eye to eye. So, Loki is in a constant state of fighting with themselves. I can relate. Keep in mind, I have nowhere near completely tamed my instincts. I've simply made a deal with them to
Trust me,
not...
I've seen that.
Yeah. I've just made a deal with them to hold their rage in check for a certain individual. Loki's apparently aren't as reasonable as mine are. But he needs something to vent the frustration of suppressing his beast instincts for so long. Which is why he needs to be, basically, needs a mission where he can run rampage and basically, ideally, would put him on a planet with only Electrocorp and let him just vent
Go to
until his
town.
heart content. Yes. That's not as easy to
Well,
find
when I
as
run into a...
So
Well, as we venture up the yellow...
that would be
I mean,
pretty
I'm
useful,
sure as we make our way down the yellow line towards the Grand Line, I'm sure we'll find a lone outpost somewhere.
Yeah, keep in mind.
Heck, we could probably find one of those in the Grand Line too.
Keep in mind, I did not have the most healthy of childhood. There was probably a much easier and less bloody way of doing this. And I can only work with my
Pulled up the little
experiences.
kid picture of Twilight with a wand and hat. Clearly.
I'll rip you limb from limb and leave nothing but your head.
To be honest,
Anyway,
all the on it, Twilight, all the posters and calendars that we've had with that picture have been the best-selling ones.
Wait, we have calendars?
Yes, we have calendars.
Conrich, you realize you're in your actual body and I could kill you right now.
One of them.
Rookie, I think we should leave these two alone for a little
Here's
bit.
the thing. Here's the thing. You're in June.
For security.
That's Mr. December.
I'll be fine.
So you know who go. You know what pose and options are in
Wait,
the
whoa.
Mr. December.
How did you get a picture of me for December?
Remember when we counter-hacked Electrocorp and I grabbed a random ass fucking file that I originally thought was Loki's and sent them 13 terabytes of that?
Yeah.
Very impressive camera angles, by the way. I mean,
Also,
good job
you're-
on that.
Wait, whoa. Wait,
Bishop,
I don't even keep
Bishop.
pictures like that. What the
Yeah, no, but you don't empty your waste bin in your computer. And also, you're dealing with basically the cyber security for the entire Black Wolves Rebellion right here in this room. Yes, Bishop. Anything you put on a computer, we've seen it.
It's very ironic.
That, and to be honest, it was not very hard to convince Rom.
In my defense,
You don't have
I
one.
was young.
And needed the money.
No, actually, no, not really. I think if I remember correctly, and if it is the same photo I'm thinking of that you're referring to, then I did that on a bet.
Then I won't mention the one with him and the fishnets.
No, that was another bet that one I lost, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And you won the other one.
Why was that photo titled Pirate Queen?
That was the bet I lost, and that was the punishment.
And so my statement continues, and you won the other bet.
Yes, actually, surprisingly.
This seems like
the one with the fishnets, that was the result of a bet I lost. If the one I'm thinking of that you're referring to, I did that one as a bet.
Now it's making more sense.
And let's just say
Hello.
I looked better than the other guy.
Huh?
We're trying to
Don't
figure
worry.
out where to send you to get your kill quota.
We're trying
Wow.
to find we're trying to think of a place to send you to let you vent and let your beast out.
And apparently also talk about calendars.
Which
Anyway, I'll be on the
I'm
bridge.
suggesting
July.
that makes sense.
Well, typically
Don't
it's
worry.
Loki and Leslie, but you know.
Are you gonna play fetch with that fucking
I
disc,
would.
by the
Loki,
way?
that-
Because I don't
there
even know
are
what that
spikes
is
on it.
for.
That has got that has a saw blade on it. That
Okay.
it's probably going to decapitate somebody.
Okay, Captain America.
It would have to
Ooh.
be considerably bigger.
Don't worry about
A
it.
old Earth comic book character.
Oh, he's got two.
Anyway,
Why?
we're engineers. Half the time, we make it. Don't know why we make it. We just make it. So,
We make it because it's fun. Oh my god.
kinda, yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
and it's,
If you could come up with a solution rather quickly.
Who's the one
or
that you hate?
You could. Gail.
Alright, we'll find her.
No, no, and that too. Why?
I don't know,
Unless
because you hate her and she's electric.
Yeah,
unless
I
I
know.
misunderstand the situation, and I hope I'm remembering correctly, she's currently working with another individual that I would greatly like to find. So, unlikely.
Really? Cool.
Unless I'm
That's
misremembering. Anyway.
interesting.
Well, let us move out of here. I'm tired of sitting around holding these box of books. Anyway,
Hey, unless you could, you know, indulge.
what? You want to
Yes.
fight me?
I think they might be in Hangar 2. Yes. Don't mind me, I'm just looking for our new recruit. They must be in Hangar 2. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yes.
Is
right.
he okay?
Don't know.
Are you good? Like, out of character, are you good?
Yes. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure. Otherwise, I
Player-
would be like, no, I'm not okay. I'm sorry for scaring you. I'm just that good at acting, apparently,
Player-
somehow.
You're a good boy.
No. Hangar 2. Okay. Well,
That's a new recruit.
what the fuck? Okay.
I'm
Where's the
going
new-
to go put these books in Sentry's office.
Bye.
Apparently, we have a new recruit.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I was given homework. And then he said he had
By
to come
who?
get a new recruit, so. You're
Well,
looking
we're gonna
at,
have to-
I got a promotion, so.
Oh, what did I want
Congratulations.
you to?
Zolian Advisor, so.
Zolian Advisor. Hey.
That's an unfamiliar
Well,
scent.
you are the resident expert, other than Sindri.
Really?
The shading on that.
Twilight, look! It's your oldish armor!
Yep.
What the fuck?
Mhm.
The shading.
I don't know, I just can't get used to, seeing that and then be like, oh yeah, that's Twilight, but like, no, you're not in
Oh,
it.
what's going on?
New recruit.
What's going on here?
Oh.
New recruit.
Look, new recruit!
Oh boy.
Uh-huh.
Yes, apparently.
Yeah,
I
right.
already want to tear their face off.
Why?
Already?
They need to fix the shading.
Yes.
The sooner I find
Twilight.
somewhere for him to go.
That's a
to,
public
the
advocate.
better.
Beaskin, come here. Come on.
Which one?
You.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta
Okay,
talk about that
human.
one.
I don't know about Beastkin. Come here.
Human.
What kind? First of all, start off with what kind of beastkin they are.
Yeah,
They're
what?
Kitsune. They're
What's a kitsune again?
Fox. A
They're
type
like
of
you, but
beastkin.
they're like you, but female.
It's a
You
it's
want,
a
the
Japanese.
beastkin that do magic
That's also
and shit.
Twilight.
the hell do you want me to
That
do?
That is also
entirely.
me. What the fuck? How? That's super
Oh.
vague.
That's a century
I know it.
thing.
Alright, well, anyway, don't mind them.
I thought I recognized the model.
Can you stop
Normally
sniffing
I would
everything?
reprimand you, but come here. Thing for Beastkin to sniff each
It's
other.
not.
The model is
Okay, so I can yell at Loki then.
Yeah.
I see.
Don't sniff
Considered to be
people when they
very
first
rude.
arrive. God,
So I'm guessing
Loki, I will just Twilight bonked Loki. Anyway,
I'm busy.
very well.
Yeah,
Looking
Very
at that
well,
green
follow
Wait,
me.
there's Zoe, or I'm gonna have a hard time.
Thank God your
This
armor
is
is a
nicely
nicely
with the
Toilet.
armor.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Oh wait, we're going to Exolia soon.
I
Not
can't.
for a
As
bit,
soon as
but
I find a way to get there, yes. Anyway,
The
go
scent
to
is
me.
familiar. I don't
once
know.
the planet, you know,
He has the best.
stops-
I know. I'm aware of that, but he has probably one of the best navigators in the galaxy right here, and he's trying to
it's
figure out a way to get.
consistently teleporting.
Oh right, that. Oh yeah,
consistently.
that part.
Yeah.
It's like hitting the random jump button without a predetermined randomizer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And it's
So it
like
does not
this,
have a
like
point.
this speed, just continuously hitting it. So
Oh, personally,
You
I'm
gotta
not
cut out
too
the sniffing
excited
of
to go
people,
to
though, before we
Exolia
go there,
personally.
'cause-
So
you might get sent to jail for that, and I'm not getting you out. On Zoya, don't sniff an elf. Don't sniff any of the elves.
Well, you're gonna have to
Ask
remind me
your
when
permission
I get there.
Oh,
If
that
I
makes sense.
decide not to remind you, you're going to jail, and have fun with that one. I'm not getting you out.
hence one more
To be
reason why I'm
fair,
not too thrilled to go to
if
Exolia.
Loki and I are on Exolia, most likely we'll be arrested on site.
Me too.
That is
Fine,
also
I've been
true.
given a spot.
with the
Ah,
high chance
yes,
of
I-
Loki
I'm
being
supposed to keep it
arrested
from happening.
for offending someone,
So,
should we issue Loki soap on a rope?
I think so.
What does that mean?
we're all
going to
die
fucking
on
slap
their
your
home
forehead.
world.
Lemon.
I'm gonna die on my
Basically,
own
take a
homeworld.
bar of
It'd be
soap
great.
with
I don't think I'm a
rope
traitor or
that
something.
already has a loop, so you can hang it
Anyway.
so it doesn't fall to the floor.
I see.
Hence, soap on a rope.
Anyway, I procrastinated enough from dealing with the new recruit. I suppose I should actually go and be useful.
Although, to be honest, we should probably introduce ourselves. I know I should probably introduce myself.
I have quite introduced myself already. I've made a very great first impression.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
Highly
one.
doubt it.
Fantastic. You know, when you walk up to somebody, you just hear.
New recruit.
Have not had that experience.
Well, I could change that really quickly.
Don't drink all the alcohol, Loki.
The last time I did that, I was super depressed. I'm not super depressed right now, so.
Yeah, you made a lot of people super depressed. There was no
This
alcohol.
one is kind of important. Doors.
Womp.
First door on the right, the door that doesn't have a logo on it, that's where you're going to be sleeping until we can sort you onto a team. And right here is the mess hall where you can make your own food and shit. There's a kitchen and everything. And now I'll show you the bridge. I want to be clear, only the engineers touch all the stuff on the bridge, but this, I do have us convenient sometimes.
Oh yeah, just like I completely respect all that.
Spectacular.
Okay.
Thank you, Emerald. I forgot. There we go. Thank you so much. Should be fixed now.
You can pretty much where else pretty easily. There's a where you came from the hangar. There's a panel there where you can take the elevator to the other rooms. There's obviously the hangars. There's the training room. There's the engine room. Don't go down there, unless the engineers want you down there, basically. Or if you need your armor to be tuned up, there's a workshop. But once again,
Counter.
yeah,
They can go down to engineering. However, there's 2 panels. If I see you touch any of those 2 panels, I will beat the silly out of you.
2.0 or something like that.
Hello, my
Don't
name
worry,
is Connor.
don't
I'm
worry,
chief
you're not.
engineer.
Yeah, no, they're the head engineer. If your armor gets damaged or anything, this is the guy you go to.
It's kind of like.
And then he'll probably come and call me.
That right there, the gentleman with the black coat and the ball cap, that's Rookie. He's my second. He's the squad lead for the engineering team. If I'm not around, you go to him.
Hello.
I have a feeling I'm gonna be introduced the wrong way.
Alright, from there, that's pretty much it for the tour. Conric, when you get a chance, just scan her armor to make sure you get the schematics, so that way if you need to repair it or anything, you can or anything, so give them the rundown, so just give... Yeah, just, show Conric what weapons you got, your armor and all that, so that way we can fix it if it gets damaged or anything.
Reverse engineer.
I'll leave you to it, let you mingle with the people. I got a thing to do, but yeah. Welcome to the rebellion. Just grabs Viper and walks away with him.
Bye, Viper.
Her. I think that's a her.
Kidnap.
I prefer her.
I don't know. Before my change, it was called a he for
Shut up,
so
girl.
long. Anyway.
The only reason why you're telling me that is because you gave me a gender bent potion and I started bleeding. So fuck you.
That's not.
He's beyond the door. Oh man, that sucks. Whee!
I
I
think he
never mind.
Nope.
Most likely did.
I wanted to throw him, but he crashed and now he's just still.
Completely
Anyway,
gone.
Okay.
Sag.
That happens, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those like really bad.
Long Yeah.
Yeah. Debilitating.
If I have a headache that bad, then I just want an opioid at that point.
Fair.
So where are we going? What's our destination?
This is why you're having trouble keeping yourself in check. Quit using things to suppress it.
I'm not. Well, okay. Technically, the only thing that I've been using was alcohol, but those were like the first 2 days, and realized that I realized
That is still not good.
that it wasn't
Going
working.
On the other side of the pillar.
Yeah.
Where are we going? Engineer floor.
Engineering bit.
Where are we going?
You're fine.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Huh.
got the fucking.
Special skills.
Correct.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
As you
What?
can see,
What
it is
ending?
quite noisy down here engineering. And as you can see, that panel and that panel are the two panels you are not allowed to touch unless an engineer has specifically allowed you to go through those doors. If you were seen touching those panels, the silly will be
Don't
beaten
worry,
out of you.
We've seen
Yes.
both.
Please do not touch the engine and the power core to the ship. They are annoying to deal with on a good day.
Anyway, where is it? Oh, it is.
Don't show off.
Yes, the bar that is permanently closed, Loki. Good job.
Yeah, don't ask.
The empty bar. Well, not quite empty. It's got bodies in it.
Well, we've cleared out a lot of the bodies now that we can get pseudo into it.
Welcome to my glorious hovel. It is not much, but it is mine.
Why is that thing still closed?
Because you're here.
Yep.
Because getting a 100-year-old corpse smell out of a bar is hard.
Fair enough. At least Twilight actually answered my question without sarcasm.
No, that was definitely sarcasm.
It's not sarcasm that wasn't aimed towards me this
Library
time.
will cost extra.
What the fuck?
Alright, we'll go ahead and get this scanning.
Did you have one in your armor?
What?
Never mind.
A vibrator?
I'm pretty sure he was talking about
You've-
the seat.
Correct.
Yes.
Oh, well.
I was talking about the seat. If you thought I wasn't talking about the seat, slap yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You heard him.
And then slap Loki.
Yes, Loki, I had a
No,
chair.
what's to expect?
No, I didn't have a vibrator. I was more concerned about armor plating and neurolinking to my body to use the armor than I
What I
vibrating
find interesting
and
is how similar the armor is.
Eh?
At least from the outside.
Vibrate.
From the outside.
I find it's best not to ask.
I don't.
Oh, did you just ask what a vibrator is? Dear
No.
God.
I did.
Do you have a
I'm
helmet
well aware of a motor.
or anything interesting? Okay.
A motor?
Yeah.
That is what it is.
Like
Do not ask any more questions.
Do they have a shielding system?
Stick
or
without
anything else
answer.
Special with the armor, other than the helmet.
Shielding, yes. But just like all of this coloring will actually will change depending on depending on the emotions like I'm currently feeling.
Understood. Alright. You have a weapon of any sort?
Yes.
Other than your fist and feet?
Yeah. I actually have this.
Alrighty. I'm scanning it right now.
Should this not be brought to the range?
Go ahead and put a round into the far wall.
Alright.
Aim high.
This is mine. What is...
You are in the line of fire.
From another world, sinking in my sea, Jesus. On my energy, letting go of it. Wants it. What?
Oops.
Yeah.
You're not following the fact that you're in the line of fire.
Oh.
Move, Loki.
Thank you very well. Thank you very much.
Last time I checked, you have heightened senses.
I mean, technically...
Should just let you get
I mean, really, this isn't a shooting range, so you can't blame me.
We don't really have a shooting range for a sniper rifle, to be fair.
Correct.
Special, or is it just the high caliber explosive round?
Still.
It does have an armor piercing mode, where instead of one round, it will combine all five shots
I feel like a hummingbird, haunt me in my sleep. Sing from another world, sinking in my sea. Oh, feeding on my energy, letting go of it. She wants it. And I run from
Bishop.
Yo. Breathing
You want to pay the proper link?
and my feet and run from walls.
Just a quick firing demonstration. I need to see capabilities and whatnot.
Without teeth and
No, we're fine here.
follow. Okay.
Also right up there.
You could follow me. You can follow. You could follow me. You could follow.
Alrighty. Max are uploaded.
You could follow me.
I'll make sure to begin production of firearms and ammunition.
You could follow me.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, that wasn't a good. Damn it.
Nope, you were not.
Shut up.
If the rest of you who
I
have
was
not
just
yet
dancing.
introduced yourself to our newest recruit, please introduce yourself.
Yo.
That is not an introduction, that is
That
greeting.
Bishop, or Lieutenant Bishop, who is our current resident pirate. He's also the fleet commander.
Could be interpreted as both. Depends on who you ask.
Pirate.
Oh boy. I'm a squad lead. I'm Lucia.
Well, guess it's my turn. Hello. Hello. Out of character stuff. Don't worry about it. Hello. I'm Twilight Stray, the spiritual power teacher. based on what I know of your particular type of beastskin, I don't think I'll be able to help you very much. I do know a little bit of magic, but the true magic teacher is not here currently. So, but if you do need any help, let me know.
Of course. Just like I actually did a lot. Sorry, just
you're good.
I actually learned a lot of recon training while whenever I used to be part of a hunting party by Lecter Corp.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that'll always be useful. I think our fearless leader has kidnapped our other scout. Or, Lucia, are you still a scout, or are you a mage now?
I'm pure mage.
I see.
For the fit, anyway.
The
If you
air
need
drummer is our current resident run out in the open suicide fighter.
Unfortunately.
That would be him.
If you have to kneecap him to prevent him from doing something stupid, there's only about a 25% chance you'll be punished for it.
Honestly, it's more encouraged, especially if he's going to do something that will affect us all.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's nice to meet you.
Fine. Hold on. Never mind. No. No.
Wait, Conrick, what are you doing to him? It's making him act.
Well, I was giving him skin, chin scratches, and then he got a little itchy in the nose, and then I started brushing with his nose.
God damn you.
Crap.
No.
Anyway, I guess the better thing to say is, welcome to the Black Wolves Rebellion.
Welcome to the chaos, more like.
Welcome to the dysfunctional
Chaos
family.
is good. Chaos keeps
Chaos
us alive.
is not good all the time.
It is very good.
Yeah, okay.
If we were predictable, Lecticorp would have killed us a long time ago.
Oh, Jesus.
Wouldn't that also make a boring war, considering we're both predictable then?
Wait a minute.
Exactly. What?
I know you could walk through the table.
Listen real close. You can hear him like a ghost. No, I make it out.
Now he's talking to himself again. Anyway.
Correct.
Bottom of that.
It happens.
Mm-hmm.
A black
But yeah.
Well, let's continue with a little tour here. I don't think you've been shown where the training hall is.
Yeah.
No, actually not. From the born and on your way down the hill.
Well.
And ring that bell. Tell twice as much to keep your soul. Oh, god damn it.
Y'all are show-offs with your teleport and shit.
Yeah, they dash around. They think they're dashing, but they're not dashing.
Yeah.
I get it now.
However, Rookie, on the other hand, he's quite roguelike. He's very dashing.
Thank you?
Huzzah!
Training room.
I guarantee
Or a single large room can encompass the square for a larger type of hologram.
There we go. Perfect. We also have simulators that can simulate different abilities, so you can practice with abilities without damaging yourself. Pretty useful.
The smaller room.
Shooting
However,
range.
this range
so
is more
small.
like for throwing knives and pistols. We are working
Also
on
shotguns.
and shotguns. We are working on expanding it.
Oh.
About
it. Sorry about it.
Thou
I didn't hear anything.
Thou just
Yeah, okay.
what
How's
I
the squeaking
would-
of your arm?
what I
Arm?
would
Not my arm, it's my leg.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
recommend, like adding to this would be
Tell me you're like listening, like dedicated to be like Dr. House or
maybe
something like
some moving.
I was like that at one point.
Targets around.
Thanks for reminding me.
That's a possibility. We are also thinking of making, instead of one really long one with targets all one way, having a room like
I'm
this.
not gonna lie, that still
and
makes me
another
laugh.
wall with slightly longer and yada yada yada, along with a space that
When
has
have you
two
ever
entrances.
like actually attacked any like
Yeah.
social just with that? Just like
I
took
have
your
not
arm off and
yet.
just started
We haven't
doing it.
really had a chance.
Kind of out of commission for a bit there.
Start doing it when we have the chance. Or you could practice in the simulator.
It's really hard to balance like this. You know that, right?
Not if you get good at it.
Did the fox really tell the elf to get
Wait till I
good?
test it out. Dunk.
I'll be get tapped once on the back of the head.
On the back of the head.
Actually, I would technically be unconscious, but
I tapped it lighter. I didn't hit you that hard. You're fine.
okay.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
roll.
full force it. And you can still roll for it, but like I didn't hit you as hard as you think I did.
There is suddenly a small
Kinda
crack
just let
in
it, like,
Loki's
you
skull.
know,
Roll for emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Why are there so many?
I will send you to Jesus.
Oh
How we do it
man,
again, that's how we do
I'm
it
gonna send
again.
somebody to Jesus with this.
Hello, it's Uncle Ryan.
Wait. Engage the knife.
Oh, I don't want. Doesn't work on this one. Gotta fix it.
Aw.
Like a hidden blade.
Now I know what I gotta do.
This just becomes an
Oh,
axe.
man.
Oh well, so I have to give you a
More like a
slight
pick.
warning.
Or
There is a
yeah.
Oh
technically a
man.
robot
I know. I
that
know what I gotta
may
do.
creep up on you
You have
and
like a
try to
multi-tool
headbutt
weapon, you
They are
know?
harmless,
It's like a mace
but do
and a
remind them they must ask for permission. Their name
Oh,
is
no.
Limu. They're harmless, but
They also have a
to
sister.
be fair, ward.
Yeah.
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 Yes. No, be careful about that.
Okay. Well. Yeah, put it back on. Before
Yeah.
I start messing with it more.
I would prefer it to be connected anyway.
So.
Why?
Just messing with your zipper.
Oh, you just hear this.
So Loki, you're wanting to vent?
Yeah.
Shh. Oh, you're venting pretty high now.
And like throwing me upwards. Holy shit. Okay.
If you want, you're more than capable, more than willing.
I hate you.
Don't be surprised if you wake up tomorrow sore. You sure about this?
Isn't that Leslie's job?
Yeah. Bruh.
Yes, but I am not taking him up on that for several different reasons. Taking him up on that. One, he lacks particular assets and has an asset I don't care about. Anyway.
It's the third reason that he's not your type.
I'm sad again.
Yes. And he's
What?
male.
Oh.
Doesn't that go into the same reason?
Yeah, I don't exactly like you either, so, I mean, yeah.
What's with the...
Also, that would be weird.
I don't know what that would be.
Getting together with, like, your superior officer would be very weird.
Isn't Leslie already your superior?
Huh?
Isn't
Yes.
Leslie already your superior?
Fallon?
Stop talking.
No.
Very well.
Wait, why not a bigger one? Okay.
Your call if you want the bigger arena.
Bigger.
Very well. Oh boy.
Well, okay. Hi, Rookie!
Hello.
I don't know if you're doing it, but I mean, I wish you could.
You sure the simulator's on? I don't want to accidentally kill
yes.
him.
Are you doing it?
I don't understand.
Don't worry about it then.
So, you want to fight me with tooth and claw, fist, or weapons? What's your choice?
Honestly, whatever it
What do you-
decides.
Alright, go for it. Keep in mind, it'll take me a few seconds to load. I'll tell you when I can see it.
Wait, well, while you two fight, I'm gonna get a drink.
Oh, server processing.
Alright.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
same for me. Take your time. Bum, 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 bum.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, okay, there I am.
Oh my god, he's albino.
Come back here, Twilight.
Alright. Yep.
He's white.
Holy shit.
He's an albino.
He's naked again.
Also, about a character, I'm eating food.
So you're...
What's the fox from Naruto?
I don't know. I don't watch that shit.
Can you talk?
Oh fuck. Yeah,
no?
just like
Mm-hmm.
I cannot fucking
Albino rat.
remember.
It actually makes me think of. This is really, really bad because I'm trying to stay in character, but I have to say, because there's also the character from the Okami game, Amaterasu,
Ooh.
white and red.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm.
What about the mink people from One Piece?
Never seen One Piece.
The animal people from One
God, no.
Piece. Damn it.
Too much for me to catch up on.
Or like when Carrot. Again, you have to watch One Piece, but there's a character called Carrot who looks at the fucking full moon and transforms.
Cut my clothing yet?
Mm.
Come on.
I should have like made popcorn before session. That would've been more fun. All I have is cinnamon rolls.
Golden opportunity.
Oh, but cinnamon rolls.
I could, but like, come on.
Stop.
Oh fuck, God want some now.
So you do know how to use some of that, huh?
I have Pop Tarts. That's it.
They're okay.
Popcorn to shrimpy.
Yeah, I've seen.
Come on. Well, if you're not gonna do anything.
Oh, Christ's sake.
Yeah. Flash warning.
Yep, that'll happen.
Running away already. Come on. Vent that anger.
Captain Adrian, for context.
New armor?
Female?
What?
Female?
No.
Got a mirror, gotta get your side profile on.
Fuck. Okay, we'll be right back.
No.
Boo plate.
Yeah.
You put the
Yeah,
wrong armor on today.
It's extra armor. It's extra armor. We don't
Yeah, it's
worry
just you
about
put
it.
extra padding into it. That's all it
Yeah,
is.
just some padding.
I mean, yeah.
That's all this is.
Yeah.
It's just extra padding. We're just making sure we're safe.
It's like high school again. You gotta pad them in to make yourself look a little bit better.
Whoa.
I know it's a bug, but
I knew people like that.
Okay.
It's true. I knew people like that, though.
There you go, buddy. There you go.
Wait. Hold still.
Wait, first though.
I got an
Wait.
armrest. Make yourself a little taller. Make it just a little taller.
Just like that.
Like your perfect height from the show right now. Just a little bit taller.
use that sense of smell.
There you go.
Good job.
Shepard, Commander.
Come on.
Captain, actually.
Over here.
Captain Anderson.
Adrian, actually.
Hello, Captain Adrian.
Mr. Anderson.
Who's the, box?
This is our newest recruit.
I see. Captain Adrian, head of security.
Vixen. Scout.
Vixen, right?
Stay.
I just want to make sure I heard that right.
Alright, Loki. Try to help them. Give them some advice. Let them know you're an ally, not an enemy. My apologies.
He needed to vent.
What am I to assume it is over?
Well, they definitely threw quite a bit at me. Also, they're aware of how to use your powers and abilities. I don't know. How do they feel? They still bashing against you? Or are they quiet?
Hard to say.
The more bestial,
But
ancestral
isn't
animal
he
side,
in his-
they're not getting along. He needs
But
to
isn't
kill something
he
in order
in
to
his
focus.
30s?
I don't know how these
Next
things
question.
mature. I didn't know they fucking hit puberty.
I don't know. He's older than me.
In all honesty, I thought Twilight Loki was older than Twilight as well. Or is that depend on the species of kin?
I don't know. Everybody's
your
ages.
dog ears kind of thing. That's camouflage.
It should work. I'm hoping.
Look good enough to, almost good enough to shoot. Honestly, I'd like to see how Electrocorp reacts to that.
Are y'all good over there?
Nothing like a light workout.
Is he okay?
You call that a light workout, Miss Twilight?
Do I know you?
It's Captain Adrian.
You're that guard. Got it. Anyway, yeah, not a bad thing. Hopefully Loki has vented a little bit and he'll be feeling a little bit better.
Question: is he supposed to be glowing like that?
Anyway, if anyone else does need any advice, just let me know. Happy to answer any questions. Pulls out an energy drink. Yes, they are straight up ignoring you.
You know, Admiral Bishop warned me of this, particularly
Which
from
part?
you. The overall resistance to my new position.
It's not resistance to your position, it's just the individual we've had to deal with before your position.
What?
So you do not like Admiral Bishop? Or you're
Bishop
not a
has his
fan of his
quirks.
policies?
No, don't get us wrong. Bishop has his quirks. We all love Bishop. However, some of his decision making has been questionable.
Believe me, the first 2 weeks upon me taking command, I've had to undo a lot of Bishop's questionable security protocols.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Personally, I question why he was even enlisted in the role in the first place. Personally.
At the time, he had the skills that were needed. He still has his skills. He still has his. His skills are useful, and not only that, he has improved.
I don't doubt
We
that
all
he,
have
that he has skills that the rebellion needs, but well,
Imagine
I'm
the
surprised
loyalty
a lot
of
of major
someone.
incidences didn't happen.
No. Imagine the loyalty of an individual to you after you've pulled their head away from the chopping block.
Oh yes, I remember hearing about that. But that was just after the Liberation War when it was announced that he was going to be hanged by the Ginda 5 government before being handed over to the Federation. But your leader saved him, quite literally saved him from the gallows. I can understand Bishop being loyal for that.
John.
However, his connection to the pirates has also proven useful with contacting the Pirate Queen and handing out the marks of privateer.
That is true.
I must admit, his methods, though extremely unorthodox, have surprisingly worked out for the rebellion greatly. But like I said, his attention to security protocols could use some work. But
I think the good ones obey the good qualities.
Here's the thing.
Outweigh the bad ones.
Not too long ago, you can actually look it up in some of our logs. We had to counter hack some, the Electrocorp. They were trying to hack our intelligence center. We counter hacked. I saw a file. It was quite large. From the minor outside description of it, it was not useful data. So I was like, okay, let's use that. Password was admin with a capital A. 123 exclamation point. It was his file.
Like I said,
It was one of
he's
his
not
files.
exactly a
I used
security
that.
genius.
Well, it's a lot better than the company that was used to construct the base, who put in the password of admin123. No exclamation point.
And from what I've seen from security logs, the password wasn't too far off. For a majority of the security systems, whereas not too far off from that either.
Yes, it is only until very recently that that myself and other members of the engineering have been revising that.
And I've also revised all security codes to something more secure.
That's good.
But I think as of now, I think I've tightened up security quite efficiently around here since taking the position. And don't kill me for this. Fixing Bishop's security mistakes. I don't doubt that he's a good man, but he's not security personally. I think he's suited for the role he has now.
We currently have some
What's the role he
items
has now?
slated for examination and possible
Space
engineering, and
Admiral.
if that could be done.
Oh, right.
Mass production of more advanced armor suits for your men. So
Yes,
hopefully that can be done.
Yes, I read the report earlier from the inventory list as well. Some of my men are excited to get these weapons and new armor.
Again, it all depends on whether or not we can reverse engineer it and the materials required and how readily we can get them. That being said,
would it
not
be
all of them would be
difficult to-
produced here on the ship. Others would be produced back at the main base.
Would it be difficult to re-engineer these? I wouldn't imagine. Are the ElectroCorp weapons or?
So, from what I understand, the initiative, Viper Initiative, or whatever these soldiers were from, their armor looks a lot resembles the armor of another group that we know called the Lunar Raiders. The Lunar Raiders are a band of mercenaries that have been hired by the government, various governments and whatnot, to fight against.
I'm familiar with the Raiders.
Their armor, yes. Their armor and
yes,
weapons are
they've
based
done
on
some work for the
targeting tech.
GVC.
The Viper Initiative armor that we have somewhat resembles the weapons and armor used by the Lunar Raiders. But
I
I'm
look
not
forward
sure
to
if it
seeing-
is the same or not.
Well, I look forward to seeing the results of the new armor and equipment.
Well, we'll use it wisely
No doubt.
and effectively.
Though I
Rookie
do
likes the body
question the
armor.
origin of these weapons, because that's not listed
Or at least putting it on people.
in the origin of the Viper Initiative. I've never heard of them. They
What's
some
your
kind of,
security clearance?
mercenary group or something?
What's your
That's
security
beyond my
clearance?
pay grade, 'cause I didn't know a damn thing about it until this morning.
Neither did I.
My security clearance is
The
top
security
of the
clearance of the
rebellion.
individual that is head of security
Yeah.
is simply below.
And I kind of doubt you are cleared to know where that armor came from.
I doubt it.
The only
I'm not questioning
people who
the-
know where
the
that armor
origins,
came
I'm just
from are the commander and whoever the fuck was there when it happened.
Viper. Apparently.
I'll be honest. I've spoken with the admiral about this, and not even he knows where they came from. And personally, he advised me not to question it. So I was a bit curious.
Then it's above your pay grade.
I mean,
If you really want to know, you can try slapping the
some
commander.
answers. Yeah, no.
I would rather not just slap my superior.
They'll probably let you in the simulator.
Where is he? Oh yeah.
He really likes it when you call him Daddy Lecter.
Please, I'm smart enough to know not to do that.
It keeps him humble.
I'll give you a fair amount of credits if you do that once.
Please, the
If
admiral
you
pays
say
me
that-
handsomely enough.
If you say that if I'm within earshot, I will give you some black market tech.
I will keep that in consideration.
One of us. Anyway.
Ah, you
I
can
did
be
not know we had
corrupted.
initiations.
Perhaps there's some hope for you.
I don't know either, but I mean, it sounds
I'm still-
fun when you
I'm still
look into it.
I'm
Why were you
still
chanting?
not willing to let certain shenanigans go on aboard this ship that have previously been allowed.
Just 'cause.
Believe me.
Never
and
trust
and
someone who
Commander
thinks
Lecter-
himself a white knight.
And Commander Lecter is in full agreement that more discipline is and strict rule following needs to be done around here.
As long as you keep those strict rule keeping away from me, I don't have a
Oh my
problem
god,
with
Tonic
it.
has nipples.
Speak
Don't
for yourself,
you?
Miss Twilight.
Says the individual that loves to walk out of his room, buck ass naked.
Well, then again, if I do anything illegal, it's not like you'd see
I'm
me do it.
denying that. Because I don't do that. And that in the beginning,
Please what?
The admiral
when
has
you all
the admiral has
forced
given
me
me
to be
full
here.
authority to do as I wish to you, particularly, Miss Twilight, by his command.
Keep in mind, whatever you do, I will retaliate in kind. And I am not a
He has
person to
also
be
advised
trifled
me of
with.
that.
Girls, you're
Good!
both ready.
Can I ask you one question?
Of course.
What would you do if there was an evil you couldn't defeat by normal means? The only way you could is by committing a great evil to defeat that great evil. What would you do?
I would commit.
maybe we should ask the
Interesting.
people that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Perhaps you're not the person I
I've had to do a
thought
lot
you
of-
were.
I've had to do a lot of things during the Liberation Wars, Miss Twilight.
Good. I thought we had a Boy Scout.
Miss Twilight? I thought that was your first name.
Twilight is my first name. Hibiki is my last name.
I thought it was Stray. I thought I remember you referring to yourself as Stray.
Yeah.
Or is that your middle name?
Legally, the name is Twilight
I mean,
Hibiki.
this
Originally,
glows
the
well from time
translation
to
from
time.
Beaskin
I just haven't
to
been in a place
common
that's
is
dark enough.
Twilight Stray. The Hibiki is my adopted mother's name. Legally, I'm Twilight Hibiki, but I typically go by Twilight Stray.
I'm an illegal,
Very well, Miss
technically
Hibiki.
speaking.
I would prefer you
have your
not
papers?
use that openly.
Huh?
The fewer people who
You
know
have your
about
green
my
card?
mother, the better.
I don't. You realize what? I was captured
Mhm.
and then was gonna be put to death.
Yes, we
and then
found
I
you
got-
at a Home Depot.
Actually, basically, yeah, pretty
This
much.
may
Home
be a
Depot.
dark joke,
But I mean,
dark joke, but at least Ice can't read you out here. I am sorry.
You're
fuck
fine.
you, Fireball. I'm kidding.
What would that do?
It's wizard time, motherfuckers! Fireball!
On the bright side, I also know a spell. Iron.
My God.
What
Yes.
is a...
Taco Bell sound.
I cast iron!
I cast plasma.
Rubber
There's-
bones!
Ah, you
As
think I
you can
needed
see,
those?
Most of us are a little bit insane. Just
A little bit. A little bit.
Instant Brazilian wax!
Twilight. You are what the?
As long as you don't cast it on me.
Permanent eyelash and eye!
Fuck that shit.
No, fuck you.
That's terrible.
Permanent hair in your mouth.
Total
Sneeze
fucking
that
awareness.
never comes.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, God, I hate that.
I'm going someplace else.
Itchy bones.
Anyway. Sounds like a fucking. I bet there's something happening in one of these offices.
100,000 credits. You want to take me up on the bet?
I meant, wait, no, I meant that as a joke.
Thank you, I'll take that.
Oh, no,
I did not realize credits were physical. Also, I think they're wrong.
Maybe.
Can I change your bet?
Yeah, I didn't take it.
Get your
Anyway.
money.
Just
They're in the
steals
bar,
it.
most likely.
In the bar?
They're right here. They are in the lounge.
Does this mean I win?
Hooray. Who's here?
Not really. The advantage is of
ma'am.
having high quality optics.
Hmm.
To see through walls.
It was a process of elimination.
Because I was talking about stuff, but I guess this is the part where I give the commander control again. We'll continue the conversation later.
Of course. Sounds good.
Ugh. Yes, my new head of security, my other head of
How's it
security.
going, Loki?
You. I forgot your name already.
I'm tired.
Adram, sir.
Right, Adrian.
I already sent you.
Yes.
I came to deliver inventory reports. They should be in your HUD now.
Well, thank you,
Thank you,
Adrian.
Biscuit impersonation and break.
Adram, sir, not Adrium.
Sounds fun.
I'm gonna call you
Right.
Adrian now.
Right.
It's pronounced
well, thank you.
drum, sir.
Complicated
Drum,
names
we got it.
aside,
You need some. You need
Got
some
it.
symbols with that drum.
Drum is his name.
got it, understood.
Hi, I'm
Thank you
Loki.
for
I'm a piece
informing.
of shit.
Could have been worse. I could have said dumb.
I'm sorry.
Do you have anything new
Oh man.
to share,
Thank you
Loki?
for
Well,
giving
that's
this
not-
to me.
I mean,
You
that's
can
not
keep
too-
doing whatever it is you're
It's not
doing.
too clever. It's just like missing
Yes, sir.
one letter.
Another day, I suppose. But anyways, listen,
Also,
like I said, what?
Also, the Admiral wanted me to bring up something to you. Possible
I
deal
bet.
he has going with the Black Hawks about acquiring more ships to add to his fleet. He said he'll give you the details later about how much to you're being charged for this.
Okay, money's no object, so go be my guest. I don't.
I thought he was just.
I'm
gonna-
still
I'm
being
just passing
paid.
along the message, sir.
Yeah, I get it. Listen, I get it. I recently came into some new money anyway, since I might have sued Richard's family for, well, you know, putting a fucking shock device in my neck, and I won that lawsuit, and I got compensated for that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, no, the fucker who had
Very well,
my
sir.
mother in a fucking mind control chip thing. A chip that I forgot to remove, but also the only person who has access to that chip is me.
How long ago was that, by the way?
So a good question.
A long ass time. What?
Wait a minute.
Does Drum have access to know about the other stuff that there happens in the rebellion?
So, you already came up with the nickname. Grand.
Think of him. Think of him like a substitute teacher, basically. For now, anyway. I think
Okay,
I might
so no.
actually make his position permanent. But if I do make his
please.
position,
Please let me know when you tell him everything. I want to see the look of you're not joking on his face. Please, I want to
Okay.
see it.
okay. When I am promoting him, I'll
break
let you
that
know. But anyway,
You break
like I
that
said,
poor soul's mind.
listen, I understand that you want to protect me, but I want to assure you I'm fine. to be on Exolia. I get the whole concentrated mana thing is what's fucking with the whatever it is Idea did to me when I was young, but I assure you, I have plenty of people here who, if anything were to happen, can knock me the fuck out, including the person, the one person on the ship who is more than capable of knocking me on my ass.
Hi.
I still think you're very stupid.
Didn't you burn the trees back when we were on the fort?
And also
Oh, shit.
Rebecca.
I also completely obliterated the dummies over there, and I pitched in.
And then you had to replace them.
Replace them with my own mind.
And also ran
Yeah, I know,
first.
I did.
And also ran head first into Gale without any plan during the invasion.
What was I supposed to do? She came to me.
Shoot
I don't
her
know.
at a
Ask
distance
for-
and don't let her get
Shoot
close.
her at a distance. Call for backup with the allies that were nearby.
They were
all injured. Sniper.
So
Just trying to be a distraction.
Long-term
Maybe
comms,
there
GVC,
was a little
GVC
hidden
network
motive behind the
comms.
plan.
There were plenty of people who were not injured at the time. I know I was dead at the time, but still.
I'm gonna slap your
Let's not talk about you being
forehead,
dead.
you fucking lemon.
Also, Rebecca. Also, at the same time, I'm also dumb enough to go into his spirit world.
Oh right, you have a door. I forgot you have a door to my spirit
That's
world. A lot
also
of people
I
have.
fucking wish, Lee.
Actually, both of the
Oh,
people on that
boys
couch
back.
have a door to my spirit world. So both of
That's
them have a
also-
front
We're just
door.
talking,
Yeah,
and
please
it's
stop
the
making
like 10
ring.
minutes
make
ago.
house calls so often, please.
Well,
Who
don't
was-
worry, because Viper's the only one making house calls right now.
So,
Slowly
you
getting
know,
fucking
the-
bored.
Of her own choice, though.
What role is he, captain?
I
or something?
may have kicked your door open last
Are you
time.
talking about Adrum?
You
mean-
kicked open my door?
Drum. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
drum.
there was well, first of all,
feel
there
like
was
you can
a
be
bunch
more
of
creative with your
shackles on
nickname.
it, and I punched that. I broke it by punching.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
took your door
they
out.
adopted it for some reason, and I just decided to
That
go
does
along
sound
with
like
it.
Sylvia's daughter. I punched it.
The only
It's
thing
just-
I'm
it could've
glad
been-
about is
Could have been worse. I considered
Yeah.
dumb
How's that?
for
I
a
still have my
long
concerns,
time.
especially after
Holy
Chad.
But I'm
well the fact
willing
that
to
he's
go-
getting
But
I suck
like I
at
said,
getting this kind of criticism
I'd
out of
rather
you, out
deal
of
with-
the both of
I'd
you.
rather deal with him
That shows
than
to me
deal
that
with
he's
her.
doing his job
That is my
exemplary.
primary concern. Either one of those.
Would you
two is a
believe me if
problem.
Would you believe me if I said I'd rather deal with Olvina than deal
And
with
besides,
the
both me and John,
young
both me
bubbly
and
John I met
both
yesterday?
agree that this rebellion would have benefited
You
from
sounded like you.
a little more
At first, you sounded like
discipline.
you were having fun talking.
Hang on,
to-
something
talking to
important
your
happened.
younger self.
A bubble,
I mean, for a
bubbly
bit I
young
was,
John?
but also you don't want to meet him.
Alright. Alright.
Did someone record anything? Because that would be highly amusing.
I always wear
He has a
bobby
port. He
pins.
actually, I actually gave him
I'm going to
access
need
to
that.
be here whenever he wants to be.
I
But,
want to see that
Alright,
too.
go
I
ahead.
want to see
Cool.
it too.
Can I want to meet him.
Like I said, both me
No,
and
you-
John both
no,
agree
he
that this
gushes about
rebellion,
technology.
that
He
my
would see
my
your tech
position
jacket and
as
ask
head
a
of
million
security
questions.
was
Okay.
Do you
not
really
the
want to?
best.
Do you really want to see a John that smiles?
and I'm willing to agree.
Yes.
that I'm not.
Actually,
I'm no security
actually,
professional.
That would be really great,
my
because I
job
don't
was
see
to
you
get
smile
around
that
security.
often.
I want to be clear. You're about to fuck
Besides-
around, and if you ask to meet him, you're going to be emotionally
might rub
exhausted.
off on you guys.
I'm going to
Now,
steal
I
your
wanna ask
stash
again.
of itching powder and then put it down your crotch, specifically.
As much as you
wait,
disagree
whoa,
with the
whoa,
Twilight,
whoa.
both
How
me
you gonna
and
do
John
that?
Alright, fine.
agree that this rebellion
All right,
would
fine.
benefit
All right, fine.
greatly
Rebecca,
off
go into my
a
office and
little
click
more
and
discipline than
click
what
the
they
blue
could.
button. It'll summon him here.
Why do
Go
you
ahead.
humans keep wanting to make killing people
Alright,
more
you say
complicated
so.
than it
Fine,
needs to
go,
be?
fine. You're about to meet the
This
bubbly.
ought to be amusing.
You're about to
Later.
meet the young
So,
version of
I
me.
think-
Purely
But
for the,
to be
for
clear,
the, for
I
the simplicity,
I'm gonna
not
just
for
give
the
you a heads
killing
up.
part.
Yeah,
I
I
wanna
wouldn't.
meet
I
a-
wouldn't take any
Adrian-
drinks
You want to
from
meet a bubbly
Adrian-
John? You're
certain
about to meet.
people because they may have put
Adrian is a
because
need-
they
is a
tend to prank
necessity
people.
for-
here.
However, I'm gonna run away.
And,
There's- Oh, you're
one of the most infamous ones is.
you're gonna see a
yeah,
young version of me.
Jennifer
He's gonna
Lopez.
look at your armor and ask questions.
How many of those do we have?
Most likely your
How you
legs.
do it doesn't
It's
matter.
not about.
Oh,
No,
I
not
hope
more
it
than we
doesn't
should.
Because I was not
Really?
socially.
I wouldn't be
alive.
surprised if Conrad has
Drinking
more of
it.
those.
Very simple, Bishop.
Not me.
I
Kill
never
one
drank
man before
them.
he
I
gets
never
here.
drank them.
Oh, I know. I feel like I'm just
Loki
gonna hold it at
has.
this point.
If only it was
Head
that
off a
easy.
snake.
in this
Just gonna-
situ-
Alright.
If it only was that easy in our situation.
Either
Twilight,
way, though.
and if you're
Either
implying
way,
it, I
just,
would very
yeah,
much
be careful who
humor
you
to
accept
watch
drinks
you go
from.
up against Caleb
Fixed
Lecter.
it.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And not one of the simulators.
Oh my fucking god!
It's easy. We make one of his planet crackers
So
and
you
we
pulled a
destroy
me.
Earth while he's
Okay,
on
I
it.
got it.
Yes,
got it,
I
got it.
did. I
Easy.
technically still am. So
Boy.
And then what makes
Oh
us
my God.
better than them?
I've just been zoned out here.
Oh god, this young John is
Twilight.
zoned out.
My hands are so
Very.
bloody.
No, legitimately, I have been.
Bit of difference if they
That is
get
understandable.
Twilight.
Drum roll, please.
The purpose
Yeah,
of the
he
rebe-
wa-
of not,
he was
not
freaking
just this
out a
rebellion,
lot.
but
No,
all the
when-
other rebellions
when we were
in
fighting
this galaxy
Silver
fighting
Initiative.
Lecter Corp is
Where's
to
our little
prove-
twink at?
prove that we are want to bring
hate
a
that.
better,
Right
better
here, in front of everyone.
way of life to this galaxy.
You may
If
not
we
see them,
cannot
Loki,
prove
for it
that
is
we are
you.
better
Here
than
is,
Lecter Corp,
like-
then what better are we to them?
Okay, well.
It's almost like replacing one dictator for another.
You want
That
to
is
be,
why
you
we
wanna-
must prove ourselves
conversation that I don't want to get involved in.
better
You want to
than
conquer the
Lecter Corp.
galaxy? I've
No,
got no interest in
not
sitting
really.
on a
Fix your
throne.
shit.
So?
I
What does
don't
this mean?
plan on conquering the galaxy. No
Then
one
we don't
here
have a
plans
problem.
on conquering.
I'm just gonna be chilling on this
Then
table.
there's not a problem.
Just like,
There is a
just
problem.
like
Just kill them
all
Twilight,
of
there is
this,
a bigger issue to
all
that than you
of
think.
this will change.
What will
like
what will the
depending
people of the Stingent think when we come in with their with this planet cracker? They will
I am
fear
aware.
us
Dealing
like
with
they
it.
fear Lecter Corp. That is
I'm
something
asking
we
what
do not
emotion.
need.
So,
Mm.
so just
As I
like
said,
it's
humans keep
really more.
overcomplicating
It's really more
things.
just.
You
Oh,
humans
fine,
keep
alright.
overcomplicating.
No, we're just trying to make killing unnecessary.
Hey, Bishop, there's no
Troll
way anyone in this war is going to
Send
get through
me your
without killing
schematics through-
someone.
Through my tablet.
Understood.
You know
maybe
what
I
I
can
mean.
help you.
I don't mean it like that, Twilight. You know what I mean.
Oh,
We want to avoid
I got this.
unnecessary
It's
death.
just taking me time.
We blow up a planet, and that will cause countless unnecessary
You
kills.
could just go to my.
How many people do you think Lecter Corp has killed?
Mr. Young and excitable
Twilight.
coming in hot.
We are
Everyone
meant
He is very
to
smart.
not be like them.
Oh my god! Look at. There's so much
Bishop.
tech in here.
Sword.
Holy. This is a freaking
You know
tech
what?
mess. Holy
This is
You know what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's not my problem.
This is
I don't
not
have to.
just
I don't have to look after
it's the
him.
morals
He's
of
not my
the rebel
responsibility.
I really don't want to deal
of
with
the
that.
galaxy.
I'm
Plus,
not
also,
comparatively.
Loki
I
asked,
never
Loki
have.
asked for it.
Oh my god.
If you
Let's let
you're
Loki deal with the
here,
headache.
then you
Is this
are,
just a full
since we
set
are a
of ar- is this a
prominent
full
part
set tech
of
armor?
said alliance.
No fucking way.
Hello.
With
Hmm.
clothes.
Continue to do
Magic
what is
So,
necessary.
Sounds like
You
a
can
really
how about all that loot from that loot earlier, huh?
And
Anyway,
A
what
drama
about it?
will make sure to keep you in line.
Did you end up taking anything?
And as I
I
as
don't
I
know.
told you,
Really?
by
Most of it
any
is stored on the
means
inner floor.
necessary,
Okay, so I know you
he
said
will
look.
keep you
Hmm,
in line.
fair enough.
I know you said
There
look,
are
but
only
don't
3
touch.
people
Okay,
on
you can
board the
look,
ship
don't
strong
sniff.
enough
All
to
right,
put- to
that
put
was
me
a
down.
little bit different.
Neither of them are you
Appreciate
or
it.
him.
Anyway, like
Twilight.
all of this.
Don't
Did you
make
worry
things
about
make
that.
things more complicated than they have to be.
You're the
not
one
that
making
talented.
things
Don't-
complicated.
Get out of here before he
So
starts
why
gushing
make
more.
our jobs
minute.
harder?
No freaking shut.
Sounds easier to me.
Wait a minute, no way. That is so badass. That's almost like the other Muse exoskeleton.
Wrong,
What
Bishop.
do you want out of this? If,
Don't worry, I'll
what
distract
do
him.
you want
Hey,
out of
check
this,
out.
Twilight?
Mhm.
Tell me.
You have cloaking? No fucking way.
Yeah. Out of this entire conflict, you want nothing?
It came with the armor that I just randomly found, thanks to Conric. wherever
Not a
it
thing.
is.
Then why
I
are you
ordered off
here
somewhere.
then?
Good
Oh, this is so
question, isn't
badass.
it?
Wait a minute.
Ask me no questions,
Hey.
I'll tell you no
Oh.
lies.
This thing goes for
Did I-
you. You have...
Did I fucking?
Yeah.
Did I?
Oop, wrong one.
Did I?
What the hell was... Wait a minute.
Did somebody
Best not to
open
question
a-
it.
So, be honest with me. Did somebody time travel and grab young John or something, or is this just?
Apparently, where did they even run off to?
Said to push
Who knows?
to
Rebecca.
Who knows?
And then
How the hell did you?
Wait a minute, I know what
Come on, you gotta tell me
I know
how.
exactly.
You gotta tell me how that works. Come on.
I know what
That's so
happened.
cool.
Different universe, got
That
it.
is their thing.
But he doesn't have a degree.
Also, hello.
Well, John was like that when he was
Yo,
younger.
what's up?
Just, life.
Are you fully? Wait a minute. Fully
Well, after
decked out
years of dealing
cyborg
with
or
Caleb constantly ruining his life,
or
All
augments?
the other shit in his life, he kind of
Augmentations?
Stop. He kind of
Fully
did that.
full
John
Android?
is like that inside,
Correct.
though.
No
have
fucking
your
way.
leader. He's like that on the inside.
This is so badass.
That's actually kind of fucking cute.
And on top
Okay,
of that,
I wasn't
you're.
paying attention. I wasn't paying attention for a good portion.
It's
of
I don't invest in my ears.
John.
Damn. Are you seeing this?
Yes,
This is insane. Oh shit.
You have he just picks you up.
Wait, hey, wait a minute. Can you?
Do you not have a portal device, kid?
You know what? I will agree with you on that last part.
No, I sent the other me like 100 messages and then he just.
Let
I
me
just
get
wanted to be
too bubbly for you, I assume.
Can you believe that though? A full intro.
No.
And.
No.
And I gotta say,
Yeah, how should
This is very weird.
Well, at least this aspect of my childhood.
That's the
The
happy
whole
side.
happy-go-lucky one. Yeah.
Same.
That is
I mean,
very
well,
weird.
technically I did, but it was very, 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 very short-lived.
I had a pretty good childhood up until 12.
I had a pretty good childhood up until 7. Get on my level. I'm kidding. It's a
I'm
joke,
just here.
obviously.
Yeah, you just hear vibing.
Yep.
Sorry. Just accidentally grabbed it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Still, I'm kind of concerned about us getting involved in this whole Exolia business that's going on.
Never mind, you could keep talking.
I mean,
Well,
I
part
understand
of
the
it-
meeting. Well, more for selfish reasons. Meaning,
How exactly do you plan on
take no
landing?
offense to this, and take no offense to this, but you know
Oh,
the
I don't
saying,
wanna
no
be
one
stuck on the
holds a
ship forever,
grudge like an
honestly.
elf.
I mean, if we're going to
Oh yeah, we all hold
Exolia,
grudges.
how do we
You
plan
should
to
see
get
some
there if
Beastkin
it
grudges.
teleports?
My point being that
Luck? I don't know.
I might like I mean I've expressed that I'm not exactly probably going to be the most welcomed of the people on the ship.
You think I
I'm
should
gonna
like
be very
flashlight at
honest,
the young
very
John over there?
few of
No.
anyone on this ship will be probably welcome.
That'd be pretty cool.
Considering he's from the past, you'll most likely
No.
cause actual damage.
Well, what about forcibly shaving a
No, don't worry
member
about
of the Elven
I'm only just
Council?
flashing him once. He'll be temporarily blind.
I might have heard
It's like
this
a
story.
flashbang, essentially.
Look, it was during my tenure
Lisa?
with
Yeah.
with Captain
He's
Piper,
still a
and,
growing child.
and they were the ones flying unescorted. So not only did we rob them, but I
That is
decided to
not
have a
an
little
answer.
fun.
Didn't you get stuck in that before?
I did hear this story then.
Speaking of which, is
But a
that
very
same individual still
one-sided
on the
story.
Elven Council?
Last time I checked, but I haven't been back home in a while, so.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Has his beard at least grown back yet?
Oh yeah.
Server processing.
Okay,
Last
so
time
he
I
won't-
checked, he
oh, he
was
won't be-
very peculiar about anybody getting close to him though. So.
There. I'm in my armor now.
Yeah, you can thank me for that.
Yeah.
And you said
Oh,
you only
makes
heard
sense.
one side of that story?
I wasn't very. I was trying to stay away from the council as much as possible.
Twilight. What do you think?
No, I'm
of Mr.
curious to see what his side of the story is.
Oh, he was just very mad. Somebody brought it up at one point, and he started ranting and raving about it. I kind of blanked out at one point because I was still young.
Mm.
No, wait, 23.
Yeah, yeah. Hence why I'm probably the only one hesitant to actually willingly go to Exolia.
Was it getting heavy?
Since
I mean, yeah.
I mean, despite the Federation taking their bounty off me, The Elven Council still has a bounty on me. The Beastkin Council has still has a bounty on me. Lecter Corp's starting to put a bounty on me. And individual planet states, governments still have a bounty on me. So I'm just more curious if people would still try to cash in on me. On Exolia.
Should we try?
Well, I will do my best to make sure that you don't get yourself into more trouble than when we are there.
I mean, I'm all for redemption, clearly, but that's more on whether the council is how the council is on redemption.
See, I was on good terms with them before, so hope it stays that way.
Yeah.
A bit of an off-topic. A bit of an off-topic topic, but like.
Yes, hi, brother.
What?
There wasn't a video in here. Hello there.
What the fuck happened? Where? Like John literally.
It's not my problem. Not my problem.
We're still going to this fire range, right?
Yep.
That's safe.
You have fun, yes. I mean, he still is like this, just on the inside.
Why not? I'm not gonna shoot him.
You got to show me
What
that.
could be more safe?
This
There.
armor is sick. This armor is so freaking cool.
If I was going to shoot him, I would have just shot him. What? Anyway,
I know, but I overheard that.
Considering their
I
attention
was
for
explaining
detail,
why I'm
I'm
not
still
going
concerned.
to shoot them.
Ah, okay.
So I hope you don't mind if I
Anyway,
join.
you're fine. Try to keep up.
What the? Holy shit. Was that a spatial rent? No fucking way.
They can teleport. It is normal.
That's normal. I've only seen my dad do that. So, space manipulation? Or is it just straight regular teleportation?
Technically, my body creates an energy very similar to a black hole. Not a good idea.
I think it would just be good to watch, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
it's Viper. What's up? You gonna try to do some target practice too?
I wasn't going to kill them. Why does everyone seem to think I'm some sort of bloodthirsty monster?
Holy shit!
I never thought you were gonna kill him.
Ah, the angels did.
This is so badass. And his rapid fire set
Yeah.
too. Holy shit!
That would be overcharge.
This is actually crazy. I freaking love that. Okay.
Is there a young version of? Why is?
Can I fire it?
Someone mind telling me why there's a young version of my father over here?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you're
A
strong
blue
enough
button
to
was
pick
pressed.
it up.
Let's just put it that. Did you hear about the news yet, or
The Silver Initiative stuff?
Go
Yeah, no,
ahead.
I know about that.
Sets it down. See if you
Other
can.
universe version.
It
Yeah,
weighs almost a metric ton.
Version of John.
yeah, while we were working?
Don't think you're quite ready for that one.
Come on.
This is actually quite funny. to
Okay,
me.
okay. What if I work out some more? What if I work out some more, do a little bit here and there, then maybe
I'm augmenting my strength with spiritual power to be able to carry it, so unlikely.
You know what? I'm just gonna. Go
Do
back
you
to bed.
have a spiritual gland?
You're not even gonna try and talk to him.
I honestly never bothered trying, so I have no idea.
You did. You just see her eye color change, and she can actually look and see.
My smell.
Add a character question. Does the young version have a spirit gland?
Dad?
Oh yeah, no, it's 1-to-1. No, it's 1-to-1. He has Ubel in there too.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
it's-
What?
I'm not your version, but
Weren't you told?
no.
What is
Oh, hello,
this?
dear. How you doing?
Doing good. I was only able to get
Just
out
a
of
normal
the
God of. How you doing being the goddess of water?
Nothing is
It's a
normal
lot.
here.
No,
Long story
don't question
short-
it.
Long story short, our John's dead.
Oh my god.
Our this is
This
this is our John's version of
It
John.
feels weird. It feels weird seeing a young version of my son again.
It's weird to see him this excited.
Stop resisting. Pick them up. You know you want to, old man. Stop. You know it. Don't. You don't.
I wasn't really having the urge, but you know.
You
Sure.
look like a superhero.
Sure.
You look so cool.
Yeah, considering I can do this now.
What kind of blade is this? I don't even know
Divine
if this
blades.
is any kind of blade. I was gonna say I've never even seen a blade with this kind of anything. What
Hmm.
the hell?
Yeah, I've been told to keep my divine weapons away from Twilight, though.
Yes, at all times.
I only
Those-
tried to steal. What?
The blades.
What about them?
What kind of material? What kind of material are these made out of?
These are actually made out of ultra condensed titanium. So basically,
I'll leave you
the same
guys to it.
when you
I
take a
just,
material, put it through a black hole, and
I
to
was
the
talking
point
to
where
the
it
Omni King
crushes
before then,
it,
but I sensed that there was two
you
of
get
my
this
son
material,
here, and I
which
was
is what most of my
naturally
equipment's
I was
made out
curious.
of. And they are a high frequency blade, so they'll cut through.
Highly
They'll cut
frequency,
through.
highly
And
concentrated.
just kind of. You just see it cut straight through this like nothing.
It cuts through like it's freaking butter. That's insane. It's highly concentrated on top of that. Very
Mhm.
condensed. Oh, that's badass.
And yes, you have a spiritual gland and a spiritual organ, so you could learn a spiritual power. If you're the one-to-one to John, you would gain super speed.
If I could do that, I wouldn't have to worry about running around anywhere at all. Oh yeah.
True.
Okay, so how do I activate it? How do I activate it?
Not without the older user's permission will I start training you, and that is a big
I'm
if.
here. What I may. Oh, hello, you.
They want
Yes.
to learn how to use spiritual power.
Yo, me. Okay, look. You gotta show me how to. You gotta let me do this. You gotta let me do this. I mean,
We're the same person. You know how to use blood. You know how to use blood rage at some level, but you've almost mastered heat lightning. Well, technically.
yeah, but I want to be able to. I want to be able to do a whole lot more. Like, there's so much stuff that I can apparently do. I gotta learn some more
True.
stuff here. Come on.
Now that I think about it, I didn't really know much about spirit magic all that much, other than the punch and spell.
I can do a punching spell. I mean, we can do a punching spell.
Maybe baby steps, John. Baby steps.
Baby steps, good.
Yeah,
and also,
I'm a little-
I have a,
abilities
I have a bit of a, I have a bit of a third spiritual power in myself.
What is it? Come on, you gotta tell me. You gotta tell me what it is.
Do it.
I can't do it on command. Someone has to knock me out in order for it to activate.
I'm not doing that. I don't want. I've already fought Loki today. I don't want to fight anyone else if I can avoid it.
Well,
Fair
here's
enough.
the issue.
I'll explain it then. Basically, if I'm knocked out,
Actually, I don't
if
even.
I'm unconscious
think they've
and I'm
seen me
fighting
clubbed
somebody,
yet.
my body will
Only
continue to
issue is,
fight.
One of my abilities will literally choke
So
anyone
you
that
can
doesn't have a
literally be on
mask
the
over
brink
their
of death or
mouth
whatever,
nose.
out cold, and you can
Probably not
still
you,
fight at
because
100.
you are way too
Yeah,
strong.
and the damage is the damage I receive is
if I
paused
use my
until
other
the
ability-
thing ends.
yeah,
then
that
I'll get
is
all that damage at
not
once.
very
And
you're my boss.
Aren't most of us
and it
your
turns
boss?
a medic.
I don't get paid for it though. I don't care.
Well, unless you're talking about
What do you mean?
when it comes to medical stuff, then she is the boss. So.
I get paid.
You should
Don't
have
we all
gotten
get
extra
paid?
pay. You all
Yeah,
get
we
paid,
do.
But
You all get
specifically-
paid.
Yeah.
Well,
You also have
I mean,
specific
not at
extra
first.
pay being
I
the
mean, not at
assistant
first,
specifically.
but you got paid eventually.
Correct.
Now you're getting steady
Yeah.
paychecks, and now.
You get monthly budgets.
And I wasn't gonna say anything till, but now we're working on getting you
Okay.
guys benefits.
Insurance?
Wait, that hasn't been a thing?
We've been working on
We
it
have our
ever
own
since
medical team.
you know since we were
Fair.
since we've had a
Your injury
great
is not service
yeah, you know, a big influx of credits. We've been taking a look at giving more to the members of the rebellions. I mean, we can't offer medical because we have our own medical teams.
But we
But
don't
we're
have like
looking-
anything.
I mean, we're looking into having.
For a long ass time.
We were
We
looking.
also
We're.
make our own
I mean, I
prosthetics.
wasn't. I mean, John didn't want me to say anything yet, but we're currently looking into getting you guys, or at least the organics, vision, dental, and hopefully, eventually a pension.
I think.
I would think it would be a good idea to also see if we can have
I
some
keep
sort
it
of
fine, right?
like life insurance for anyone that
I'm not
has
getting close to set.
relatives that are outside.
I mean,
of the
that's it. I mean, it was more encouraged beforehand
difference it
through
is
an
for
outside
beef
company
and-
source, but
Not that
we're
much, man.
but that's something we need to bring up. But that's something I want. That's something to bring up with John. That maybe we can
I'll
try
bring
and
it up with him.
prioritize.
You're fine.
I'll bring it up with him. I'm the one that would be helping that one out more.
Yeah. So
And I'll talk to Ron.
but so right now we're working on getting guys vision, dental, and a pension system, or
Well,
the equivalents for
I already
synthetics.
got my vision back. So, I mean,
Yeah, how's that going? Are you actually able to see fairly well? Is there any blurriness?
Whatever
actually
the
came down the
equivalent
sights and,
for dental
targets
and vision
without using
for
my left
synthetics
eye
is.
and
I do not know.
Using intuition.
You know what? That's something I need to bring up with
Which
John. If
I've
there's
been getting
something
back into
specifically
now.
for synthetics we can do. That's something I'll have to bring up to John. When,
leveled up, so
something
you can't
specifically
beat me
for
on that.
synthetics, in terms of benefits.
Beast and
The
Look into
pension.
specifically for synthetics, so we can.
Yeah,
do for
because
them.
vision and dental, that's directed only towards organics. We need something for the synthetics.
Maybe we'll have to figure out a good system for it. I'm gonna think about that.
Yeah, we need to look into that. Maybe talk to someone at the what's the place called?
I'm
The
sorry.
pla-
I'm sorry.
the place
Out of
for
character real
synthetics.
quick. Are you trying to get us a warranty?
warranty system. Yeah, we talk about. We talked to John about getting a special warranty system. Warranty system with the robotic sanctuary. I could talk to John about that.
I've heard about robotic extended warranties.
Oh no, we're
You
gonna
have
get
to come
phone
back
calls.
in
we- that's-
or else- You have to come back in.
We can make sure those phone calls end. My friend Rookie. We'll try and make sure those phone calls don't have to happen anymore.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry. That was a really funny joke.
But yeah, that's still something that's still in the works with the staff because again we're starting to make a lot of credits now, so we can afford
we're
to
not
give you.
actually buying
Or-
a penny for most things.
And depending on John's credit card primarily.
Considering that
fuck.
we just got an entire we had buttloads of fucking medical supplies, so I don't have to do a lot of the financial side of that.
Medical,
The financial
armor,
side is
robotic
me.
parts.
What do you mean? You should be having to
firearms.
deal with the financial
Yeah,
stuff.
honestly,
Well,
submit
Jazz
ideas that you would like for synthetic
had me do a little bit of
benefits.
it, and I just kind of get used to it.
Submit your
I just really
ideas,
don't
and we will discuss them in the next
That's
staff
fine.
meeting.
All right, I'll look over and make sure we're all good. But if you want to help
Understood.
out when you want to, that's fine with me. Okay.
All right. Hey, keep an eye out. Yeah, and pray we get a good we get a good pension system for you
It's
all.
fun typing.
Yes.
hey, Viper.
I mean, well, it's the only thing I can do with my hands. Hi, Viper. Where is Rebecca?
If we don't, does that mean we have to start a union?
Rebecca isn't. I don't know where
Union?
Rebecca is.
John
still here?
I think if at a certain point if we don't get the benefits rolled out, maybe give it like the end of the year. If we don't get at least start promising them, and it just remains silent, then start talking about forming a union.
I'm cool with that. Alright. I'm gonna see who else is here.
I might go lay down, to be honest. I'm tired.
That is understandable.
This new armor is honestly heavy compared to what I'm used to.
Also understandable. May you rest well.
Thank you. Good luck with your warranty.
Scout.
Wait for Scout?
You're a
Gotcha.
scout.
I heard. Good. Alright, well,
That's fine too. I mean, you don't have to. I was just wondering. Oh,
Also,
okay.
Wolfie, you
Rookie,
haven't
go
visited
distract
in a
him for
while.
me.
Let me kill you to visit your brother once in a while. You know?
Why?
I've been busy doing things. You know, they're. Uh-oh.
You
They noticed.
got some cool tech. Yeah, you got some cool tech going on too, sis. Yeah, wait a minute.
Just
Tylenol.
show him the. Just show him the
As you
gauntlets
grab it,
already.
You feel it is not technology, organic. You see it flick
is?
around.
Yeah.
She's part demon now.
It doesn't look like you distracted him.
Yeah.
I didn't have to.
I did for a hot.
So, part werewolf, part
Oh,
demon,
Rom.
and a lot of
There's
tech.
no sense- The kid is
Oh.
I don't know.
Hi, Loki.
Holy!
Wait a minute. Did you?
That's
Did
more
you
mischief.
borrow parts from one of the
Me?
other
Yo.
ROMs? You
You don't
sound
see it?
you're normal
Yeah,
again.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm doing
I can't.
fine now.
If I get
I
angry,
think let's
it's
find a better
harder
voice
to-
box.
Listen,
It's
this might be a
really
one. This
bad,
might be a.
but-
This is a very unique
He's
time.
been using.
Oh, right.
he-
You could totally do that.
trust me. I prefer this voice over you
Sis,
sounding like him.
Don't touch these. These are partially the
This
reason
only
I'm
can be temporary,
alive.
though. It doesn't seem like it's
I'm
gonna stay
aware.
for long.
I'm aware.
Maybe I could get back at
honey,
him.
but I'm going to enjoy
But-
it while
May I
it
recommend you aim
Completely
towards
got
the
the
field.
feels done.
Yeah, yeah.
Our father, Caleb.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Caleb.
Because
No.
believe me, you have no idea how
Used something
uncomfortable
to
it
bring me
is
back
hearing
as
his voice coming
not
from
a particularly good thing. He
I
brought me
was
back
listening.
Funny, though.
in a much better
I
way.
know it's.
That's a
fun- I
lingering
know you
effect.
get a kick out of it, but
But let's
Oh.
move on to more interesting
That's
things.
insane.
Oh god, it's
What
like
do you
another
mean?
funhouse mirror.
It's pretty funny, though.
What the? You have a whole camera
yeah.
gun?
meet
I helped
your
build
father
that.
when he was 14.
Oh, I know what was fun earlier. Don't worry.
You have full.
It feels weird seeing a younger
Not
version of.
ready to stun guns yet?
It's interesting to see him this young again.
And this
Not
happy.
as
I
much as yours.
don't like seeing happy me. I don't like it.
Stun.
Is that another me?
It is.
Unfortunately.
I was hoping to
Yep.
skeet by. Unfortunately, not really. I don't consider myself John anymore. I'm not him anymore. I'm Nathan.
He's technically a version of you.
At least, well,
God,
next
it's
time
just
if you
an
have a
instant-
sting operation put on you or
Did you
something like
borrow-
that, maybe
Did you
we
borrow
could train
parts from my version
train
of
you
you?
so you can't be tasered.
No.
Rom, I can tell when you're lying.
Yes, that is what it felt like.
Yeah, fuck around, find out. Rom, your creation,
Well, it worked
dating
out
that
for
guy
me in
over
the
there.
end. It worked out in the end, didn't it? Because now you're immune to
For real?
Yes, that
Unfortunately.
that chuckle fuck over. Unfortunately, that
I'm
chuckle
testing out
fuck
again.
over there is dating him
I'm still.
or
I
dating
don't have
her.
any. No, I don't have any stun rounds. Unfortunately, Rom confiscated all mine.
Can you
For good reason.
Why?
You shot someone in the eye.
For science.
You know what? You know what? I'm just not gonna. You know, I'm gonna get out of here before he asks me a million
Unless you
questions.
give me a good reason.
Wait a minute, I
give me
got
some
I got so
rounds.
many other
I'm
questions.
testing my immunity to
He
stun.
just no, Rom.
don't have
He
any
just wants.
questions.
He just wants.
environment. We're in the training
Wait a
room.
minute.
He-
There's the crazy
he
thing.
just wants
Your
you to
eyes
give
are
me one.
completely different from ours.
Just
and then on top
one?
of that, your scars are a lot
Just
different
one.
too. And
That,
One
isn't that right,
second.
Loki? You just want. You just
Yes.
want me to.
She hits like the side and all the sun rounds pop out. 1 second. Tosses one over.
I didn't know you have
Alright.
to load stun rounds.
They're
honestly.
specifically stun rounds.
And
It's not.
All right, you want to make this?
specific.
You want to make me? You want to make this fun, where I spin the cylinder?
Diana's the demon queen. remember?
Let's do that.
You know, there's a 1 in 5 chance that you're going to die. 1 in 4 chance you're gonna die.
No, we are not doing that tonight. We are not doing that.
Yes, her name's Jan.
Please just have it only on sun.
Okay, no stun gun roulette then.
No.
Stun gun
Loki.
roulette. Stun gun roulette. Come on.
Stun round.
I'm pretty sure everyone you see, there's a.
Oh yeah. Okay. I am still well, sort of immune. It hurt a little bit.
All right. That's it. All right, that's all he wanted. Satisfied?
Yeah,
I'm tired
but no more rounds unless fully needing to.
so he doesn't know who I am.
Oh.
We could just play regular Russian roulette.
Not recommended.
Or American roulette.
What's
Okay.
American roulette?
Lantern? Lantern? I am another one of your brothers. Unfortunately, because my universe was
This?
split, all alternate versions are gone too, so you didn't get the blessing of having a version of me around. But
You're aware we're not in
I'm
range
your
of the
brother.
simulator, right?
Basically, they used
Don't worry, it's a stun.
or John and
I said it's a stun.
bunch. We still do. What do you mean?
Loki, I want you to be honest with me. Is this you getting back at me, or are you actually trying to build up my immunity?
Both. Cause.
Wait a minute.
Well.
Okay, I figured as much.
You definitely need it. As much as you need the condition, because I still can't believe you're wheezing when you run laps around.
I'm built for swimming. I'm probably the best swimmer in this rebellion.
Kind of the same thing. I mean, you're still exercising.
I mean, I don't get that winded when I'm. I usually don't get winded till between 3 to 5.
Well, I could probably give you a few things to build up your cardio.
Question.
I'm good at
How
cardio.
strong do you
Again,
think
I'm a
targets
superb
are?
swimmer.
No idea. It's not my expertise.
Given
Not the one who
that
built it.
the targets are just plywood, not.
Oh, okay.
I stand corrected.
I
Are they
do not
sheet metal?
think they're plywood.
No, not even sheet metal would withstand that.
Oh.
Do not fire that in here.
You all just saw that. You all saw that just bounce off the target and go into the ceiling, right?
Out of character, I swear to God, I put the bounce all the way off, so I don't even know why it's bouncing.
Boy.
I don't know what happened. I put it down all the way to 0. I put the value all the way down to 0.
Okay, so
Why
that
is it
wasn't.
still
So that
bouncing?
Wasn't intentional.
that wasn't-
Put it on 1. Just try putting it on 1.
No.
1%.
No, actually, hang on. Hang on.
100.
Try it. See what happens.
No,
just 1.
If it's on 0, that means
1%
there's some
bounce.
kind of fucking problem with it.
Oh, I have Unity on right now.
Either there's a problem with that or the fucking targets. They got
Or
a
the
bounce
world.
physics or something.
I have. Well, I don't know.
Alright.
I don't think it's. I don't.
It could be the floor or the fucking
okay.
back wall. Like a sort of property thing. I don't know.
I will have to see what the hell is going on with that. Well, I'm gonna go.
We
I
almost
honestly
died.
think it might have been.
Harass the kid.
It might have been either the back wall or something about this, because this range in general is a bit something about it. This range in general is a bit fucky in my.
Yeah, it's a bit shit in it.
Yeah,
It's a bit...
I mean,
fucky wucky in my opinion.
At least you know the fucking fort was much.
Yeah.
You know, lengthier.
I have already made a fucking drawing of a better trading floor.
You had a drawing?
Yes.
I agree.
I literally just went into like fucking
Well,
paint
made
and
for
made
better
a drawing.
We need a. We need. Here's a schematic for you, my ass.
Here's a
It's
schematic
like-
I made in the
just,
MS
like,
Paint.
give 'em-
Took fucking 3 minutes.
MS Paint?
Yes.
Holy shit.
I opened up MS Paint,
Oh
drew
my
it out,
God.
and then descended.
Wait, hang on a second. Rookie, go over there and watch this. See if my rounds go through the target and hit the one behind it.
Yeah.
No? Oh, it
Oh,
is. Never mind.
yeah, that's
It
the
is.
particle.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
you
the gun
didn't set
particle.
it-
Never mind.
So you didn't set it to where the collision would die. I mean, like
I
upon a
didn't make
collision,
it.
the
I
particle
didn't
would
make
die.
No,
this.
it's a
Jason made it.
It's a pre-made particle.
Well, Jason's got a bit of work to do again.
Jason didn't make this.
Well, he
didn't.
It's a pre-made particle
on?
asset,
not?
where when it hits the
Oh.
first target,
Well, you could
it
Okay,
has
so
an
that
impact,
probably came with-
and then it goes through.
You could still, you know.
Okay, so it probably came
It's
with the
intentional.
model I bought off of. So it probably came from the model that I bought that he made this out of.
We're talking assets.
Okay.
Hey, I know. I can hear you.
Sag. Anyway. My friending, unlimited power.
Did you just cut yourself?
And I steal your spiritual power.
Dies.
Another young one.
Quite literally something
RP.
that I could do.
RP dies. Yes. And
Hello.
I don't know about you. I
That
don't
kid
know, the
over there
collisions
is
are really weird.
quite tiring.
Dude,
Mhm.
Let me show
That's
you.
you.
Let me show him this blade.
No, that's not him.
I don't recommend you do that because he will not leave you alone.
Amusing.
Well, most of this is kind of magic. I mean, the blade is just. I don't know where the
I dare you.
material
I
came
dare you
from,
to go over there and show him the sword,
but it's
Loki.
really.
And see-
Huh?
I dare you
How
to go
much
over there and
more
show
are you
him
gonna
your
make the
electrified
kid-
sword.
Yes. Oh, my mother's over there. Well, one of my mothers.
Let's just turn into a family reunion.
What?
Kinda, yeah.
Let's just turn into a family reunion.
I forgot that.
So is that.
My father
Yeah,
told me
I don't
about
know.
What I did.
Electric
What?
blade? So wait a minute, do you have like an electric current going through the blade? Or is
Man,
it
look at
actually
that
magic tech?
time.
It's well, okay. It's technically my magic going through this, but the blade is actually highly conductive and also can withstand a lot of
actually
heat.
use different elements. You can use multiple elements.
Excuse us not to just go ask.
Yes, biologically speaking, you are one of my mothers.
Oh, what the fuck?
What? Why is?
You activated the simulator.
I'm aware. And Bishop is in there.
Oh.
Are you in the simulator?
Oh, he's in the simulator. That's fun. What are you gonna do? Fuck with him?
I'm gonna go inside the
Correct.
simulator too.
And that is
Good.
it.
Ooh, I have a good idea. You know
You
what?
really suck at aiming.
Fuck.
Hey, Bishop.
What?
Hello. Boy.
Hi, bud.
Okay. No divine powers, unfair.
It's not my full on. Don't worry.
What the fuck's happening right now?
Fighting a god. Have fun.
Got it.
It's an
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
Hi.
And hopefully they didn't kill Bishop.
I made it smaller.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will admit,
God of
it was
Water
a very
versus
poor
Fish.
joke, but
As they say, karma is
Well, from what I
rueful.
remember,
You could get
you
injured,
were,
but technically
You
not
know-
injured because the injuries don't
You're about to fight the
exist
person who
in the
replaced
simulator.
Poseidon.
So
Have fun with that.
You feel everything, but you won't. It's not permanent.
yeah.
Wait a minute. Question.
Again, this is something about
Evan,
karma.
please tell me you're
He's completely
Rookie, please tell me that you're recording this.
Of course.
He's gonna
If
die
he's
in
n-
there.
Good. Send that to me when you're done.
Maybe.
Ah, that's fun.
I'm sure they'll bring him back to life.
Yes,
You said like you do that all the time in
I
here.
won't make those jokes again, man.
I've come back. John's come back. The
I
crowd
have
of
Jason,
people that
John's power mixed together.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how death kind of doesn't. Death only partially. Well, actually, we have an angel of death right here, but I don't think they're gonna reap any of us.
Death and fire.
That was fun.
So
Oh wow. That's cool.
That was fun.
That was so cool. You got so much stuff going on here.
That was only just one side of my.
Easy on the
balls.
Pull your ears.
Bishop, what would
I think that
Rom
is
say
enough.
about you
What?
getting down on your getting down on your
hate your
knees to another
throat.
woman?
Hell yeah, I want to see that.
Hey, Loki.
Bonk.
Oh my god.
Are you two done?
You.
I don't know. You done? You done, or you want to keep going for a little bit?
I can remove a few fingers.
Want to use this simulation? What?
Nah.
Don't worry about it.
Nah. What's it? Nah. Where's the fun in that?
That's true. All right, we have to set some rules. No low blows or pulling of any kind.
Then may I recommend you move
Okay,
away
I
from
hope
the
that-
door.
I hope-
Areas like throat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's move away from the door. Let's move away from the door. Let's go over here.
If the floor here wasn't made out of metal, I could
Or
just
unless you
burrow
really
down
want to
and disappear.
grapple. I actually haven't had a lot of practice with grappling.
Do that?
What? All right. Anything else you want? Anything else you want besides no pulling or low blows?
What do you technically?
I have no idea.
Even though it's frowned on by certain people, but it
I
is
don't
something
frown
I
on
am.
it too much
But
unless
that means you can.
specifically if it's
I'm
needed.
I'm understand. Anyone I do it for will.
As long
I believe the best nickname for
I
the
have
two is
only
Dumb
had
and Dumber.
one person who has.
Are about to fight.
One person has asked if they should die.
Okay.
Only one.
As long as you have the
This is so
consent
freaking
and
crazy.
understanding of it, that's fine with me.
I have no intentions.
Out of character, Dizzy. By the way, you would also, when you're looking at Charlie and she's looking at you, you would feel like you're being stared at by multiple people.
Well, I got
Small blue one.
Oh, hello there.
I got two
Bye.
things.
Hello.
I just
One,
wanted to see
what
what
I
was
feel-
happening here.
What I feel like I'm being stared at multiple times over. 2.
Okay.
Is that a
I
musket?
know who he is, just
We're apparently about to have a fight without the
Well, I
simulator.
don't think.
No.
I don't think he.
Boy.
I don't think he
That's a
knows. I don't think. Wait. Okay. Okay. I guess I'm gonna be the one to tell him. Hi.
They wanted to
I am
fight without it.
technically,
Alright.
I am technically your
Alright,
nephew.
this is going to
The
KO
only
then.
person my mother is somebody kind of related to you.
Oh wait, no, I'm supposed to be in my corner.
Wait,
What?
you would
What?
be
What?
healing?
What?
I think it would be best if I
Last time I checked, you guys wanted to fight without it.
I still have
True.
my
I don't know what happened. Somebody put on the simulation. I was like,
That was
what?
them.
Anyway.
Alright. If you start to lose control, Loki, I will calm you down.
I mean, if you turn on the simulation, then we're going to KO. Right now, we're just going till we're satisfied.
In the red corner. I don't know. I can't do introductions.
In the
If the
red
dumbass
corner,
red
the Scarlet Wonder, Loki. In the blue corner, the follower of the oceans himself, Bishop.
Here, hold my hat.
Takes it, puts it on. Ready? Fight!
Test your might.
Mortal Kombat. Bum, bum, bum. I'm glad someone knew where I was going with
Yeah.
that.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
No.
Did you knock him out?
You son
Nope.
of a bitch.
Sucker
Oh,
punch.
Bishop, 20 bucks.
We never said anything about fake outs, did we?
You're right.
First person to kick one of them. First person to kick one of them in the dick gets 20 credits. First person gets kicking the dick.
Come on, just for 20 credits, man.
Look, he already did
20
that.
Credits is horrible.
1,000 credits.
Hmm.
Nah, still too low. Still too low to be worth it.
I'll double your salary.
Well,
Do you find that acceptable, or do you want to keep going higher?
Johnny, you have fun with little you. I'm gonna go back to Caden.
Wait, little you?
Oh yeah,
Over there.
that's right over there is the
There's a young
small
version of me over
version of
there.
him. Have fun with that.
Former
Pretty sure.
pirate.
Oh, that's gonna. Okay.
I mean, you know better than I. You know better than I do. Should we? Good.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of risk that goes into kicking you in the nuts. So
We're in a simulation.
I know, but still, I know you're not willingly going to let me kick you in the nuts. So that's what I'm
That is
hinting
true.
at.
Mm.
And you know,
The
I
pain
would
is
not
still
willingly let
simulated.
you kick me in the nuts.
It's just not permanent.
Wow.
So that's why I'm saying your preference, your choice, whether you want to do it or you want to keep going high, keep up in the price.
Hmm.
So it is worth it.
I will say he's not looking. You could lie.
Price. Wherever you are. Up the price.
He isn't here.
I
What was
need.
that, rookie?
He's not looking. You could lie.
Rock paper scissors. See who has to act it. Yeah, to see who has to act it.
How do I? What the fuck is going on over here?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, come on.
How do I know you're gonna uphold?
Fucking kicks you in the nuts while you're distracted.
Oh wait, I missed it.
Damn it.
You get a notification, Bishop, that your salary just got doubled.
Oh my god, I hate you.
Sends half to Loki.
Oh my god.
Does this mean they've both been doubled?
Can't just go in there and knock them out.
Tapping. I'm tapping out.
Nah, let's just see how this plays out.
In the simulation, I'm tapping out.
Warrior in here. I have
No, don't.
You're
Too late.
enjoying that over there, aren't you?
Oh, damn it.
Oh.
Of course you are.
from Roman.
He's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Oh, hi, Sarah.
Hey.
So yeah, there's
Oh.
Samurai,
Hey, where did Cam go?
Aztec,
With my hat.
I even have Viking in here.
She left.
And also the
Oh,
Then have your hat.
She's back. She's back on Ginda 5, actually.
I'm
No, it looks like she left it over here.
It's
She
actually not
tosses
me
over the
stealing
hat.
your pirate hat. And I'm actually kind of pissed.
So you have every weapon?
Not
Oh,
because
wait, no,
I
they
didn't
left it over
steal
here.
So are you like what, some type
Oh.
of weapons master?
Dumbass.
Now, there's
I threw it
several
to
hats.
it, and it flew that way.
Basically.
Oh, thank you.
Basically,
Yes,
Okay, I was a little bit worried because all of my credits spent on all that crap on your hat.
Since you have the
Would've
credits
been
credits I got for kicking you in the nuts.
Huh?
Being a good sport about it.
Hmm?
I sent you half the credits he gave me for kicking you in the dick.
Oh, okay.
And here I thought you were getting a raise.
Wait, didn't he say to double your salary though?
Correct.
Yeah. Wait.
Still, I sent you half of what he gave me for that. Plus, I'm probably gonna send you half for the probably next 3 weeks.
everything in the system. Basically everything in
Yeah, that sounds about right.
our body. Wait a minute, you gotta be
See, we don't just go until knockout. We go until both of us are satisfied.
That's insane.
Right?
Well, not her specifically. I didn't make her, but I can also possess technology.
You're a pretty good rival, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, same to you, man. Same to you.
See the lights flicker a little bit. I am now.
See, cats and dogs can live
Basically,
together sometimes.
I can basically make any technology an extension of my body.
I don't think I've said
For
anything like
example,
that.
I currently am connected with using neurotech, a
What?
very experimental
I
tech that you've only read
didn't
about.
agree,
currently.
nor did I deny anything.
Basically, the ship is now an extension of my body. Although I can't do it.
Just showing you that we don't have to be mortal enemies. We can be
I'm well aware.
respectable frenemies.
My nerves and everything.
There is a
Everything.
reason why I'm still
Mind,
around.
body.
Oh.
Oh yes.
In one
Okay,
culture, it's called
look.
the Naginata.
I was
Here's the
only
thing.
around because
We call it
of
something
Neurotech
else. I'm just gonna call it that.
for a while.
Because a
Remember?
lot of people are more.
Remember, the
All
future
right,
we're gonna
Neurotech,
bag something like this.
And again, I really want to.
You'd be right on that. It's a Nagata.
Wait a minute, weren't you the one in the dick kicking competition?
You'd
Yeah,
be
yeah.
correct.
Why?
Wait, whoa, whoa!
He unfortunately
that?
won.
Whoa, whoa!
I did.
Wait. All I heard was
Okay.
dick. What was
No,
the
he
rest
wanted to
of
know
Part
it.
kicking.
No, we were in a dick kicking
Alright.
competition. I won
Oh,
the
yeah.
money, but he kicked
Johnny-
me in the dick more times than I kicked him.
Before I show you bubbly you
Yeah, that's
anything
crazy.
else, is this ship?
Y'all
gonna
wanna run that
handle
again?
my weapons?
I wouldn't mind seeing
Yes.
that.
Well,
Okay, what are you offering?
You know what? I forgot
What
to
are
show
you
you something.
offering?
Let me show you something real quick. Come on.
As well
Wait,
as
but
the
not
fact
like
that
that.
has a
we
lot of
control
money? I
things
really
around
doubt
here.
it.
No, that is not
You're
happening
an
between
angel,
you
you
two.
need to know this.
Okay,
well,
boss
it
says
already
no.
happened though.
Engine floor.
Again. You dumb fox.
Wow, wow.
Let's do it again.
This person.
Okay.
Not for free.
That's fair enough.
Maybe we could find somebody who could beer. Alright, yeah, let's go get it.
It's so good to see you, though. I mean, especially seeing as though we're gonna be seeing each other still for so many years. It's so cool.
That's a god.
Much more recent, actually.
That's good to hear. I'm really glad. Honestly.
It is interesting to see you so young again, though.
Well, I mean, we did spend a lot of childhood together, so I mean,
Yeah.
I can't wait
So
to
how
actually
much
know
have you
more.
been able to see?
I got to see so many things to it already. I got a chance to see someone being able to do warp, teleporting. I got a chance to see pulse fire rifles. I got the chance to see someone actually be able to use thermal freaking blades from concentrate. And I got the chance to see myself have a freaking exoskeleton on their back with an AI program. It's been amazing.
You weren't able to see
All
much
this
of my
time.
spiritual powers back then, were you?
And now you're able to
Okay.
stand inside the simulator.
Oh, this is a simulation.
Correct.
I've always wanted to actually make one of these.
Well,
This is
you,
so cool.
you have engineers that are able to do that now.
That is amazing.
What the hell
A
did I
training
miss?
simulator like
What
this.
did I miss?
So around the time that we were together back then, what was he able to see? I don't think he was able to see much of my spiritual powers back then, was he?
He didn't see any of them. You never showed us what you were capable of. Back then, you only showed yourself as a bookworm.
All right. That's fucking it for today. Let me get my menu up and freeze my game apparently. There we go. Yeah. Rookie's back. Looking bulky as ever. Yeah, these streams are coming back and stuff. So, until next week, I hope. Something.